Y'all know what it is. MZ Talks Boxing.
Let me make this abundantly clear. We talk about boxing here. My opinion is winning, but if you ain't feeling the good on your boxing, yeah. This mental headshot sting. So do these body blows that I bring. You wanted the big step to the ring. Let's go to the toe to the final bell ring. MZ Talks Boxing. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to another show of, let me say it with pride because we got our name back, MZ Talks Boxing. I'm understanding this new Champ Raw season started. I'm going to get my picks out as soon as this show is over with because it's time to, do what we got to do. I got handled a little bit last year. Joe Joyce, shocking loss to me. The way he lost was really shocking because he just didn't look like he can do anything. We got Ryan and Tank coming up this weekend, which is just a few days away. So a lot of banner going on with that. And we want to talk about it. I want to thank everybody that's going to show up, who's here already and who's on their way, which right now I'm by myself, pretty much lonely. But that's good too. I want to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have some fun like we always do because that's what it is around here. Have fun, talk boxing, and keep things going. Let me see who we got here. Trey X, the first runner up in the house. My brother, Trey X in the house. He say, salute, OG. I'm kind of on time, and I'm kind of a little late, but I'm here. Y'all know what it is. Yes, I do understand it. Bro, I just got up not too long ago. Long night, long day. Work been kicking me, but I'm gonna get my picks in, bro. I'm gonna get my picks in so the bets can come out because I gotta lay some money down. I'm excited. I'm surprised, bro, the way Zane took care of Joe Joyce. I just did not see that coming. I did check that fight out thanks to Hypey sending me that link, and Joe just, I don't know what to say about Joe. He just couldn't get out the way of that dude's that straight. He kept getting caught with it. And when I saw a boy knock him off of balance, that kind of took me by surprise. I just didn't expect to see that happen to the Juggernaut. But anyway, I'm going to sit back and let a few things start to roll up in so we can have some fun tonight. Get the noise talk or the high capping talking, the high rollers come in and talk noise about their picks and who's picking what and who going to win. But I do got you, bro. I do got you. I'm going to have my picks in. So nobody can say you're holding up the bets, which I am kind of, but I'm not at the same time. You feel me? Other than that, what can I say? Let me get the rest of this stuff lined up. Working week been tough, but shoot, vacation is right around the corner. Can't wait. As always, I'm gonna try to sit back and let some people come in. Oh, my brother and Phil up in here early. Let's get some conversation going. What's up, bro?
What's up with it, man? I thought I'd just jump on, give you a hand, man.
It's all, the door always wide open and welcome. Bro, I did not suspect to see Joe Joyce get beat like that.
Really, man, we might should have seen that coming, though.
We might should have seen it coming. Well, him losing and the way he lost, the way he looked, it's like Zane, Joe Joyce looked like he was pit-patting that man. That man looked like he was hitting Joe. And when he knocked Joe off balance with that straight, I was like, dude, what, really? Because I didn't see when you guys saw it, I didn't get to see the link until after Hypey put it up. But that was the way he lost, he didn't look like the Juggernaut against that dude. Is that a good enough statement for it? That dude was blocking. 1-2 Joe with that 1-2, that straight left to the eye. And I seen Joe get like maybe 3 good punches in, but they really didn't seem like they did much to that man. That just was a straight up butt whooping kind of.
It was, but this is the thing though. Like that was a terrible stylistic matchup for Joyce because Joyce's best punches is jab. He beat Dubois with the jab. One way that you take away a jab from somebody is to go southpaw. Think about Terrence Crawford when he fought against Victor Poster. Mm-hmm. Victor Poster had a great jab, so Terrence Crawford went southpaw and started using lateral movement. Zane didn't use lateral movement, but if you notice, he was parrying the jab very well with his lead hand and shit. And he was just straight up deterring Joyce from being able to throw it. You know what I'm saying? So him just being in that stance off the top is going to give Joyce some problems. And then he was able to throw that straight left hand, and Joyce ain't never been known for defense. So we can't be surprised if this man is landing this punch. And at the same time, Shilei Zhang is his name. He proved his worth in his last fight against Ergovic. A lot of people thought he won that fight. So we really should have seen that coming, man. Joe Joyce ain't got the best skills. And this is the first time he done been in the ring with somebody bigger and stronger than him. Because normally he the big man and they're bullying everybody. But this time he gave up the weight disadvantage. He was in the 250s and he went against a man that was 280.
Right. I noticed that too, because I remember them saying he was only 250. And I was like, dang, he lost a lot of weight compared to when he beat up Parker.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Lessons learned. We saw, I guess, what's the dude's name? The bald head dude with the mutants?
With the what?
With the mutants. Dr. Xavier?
Yeah.
I guess they went and found that Zane must have been that mutant that take your powers away when he close to you. Because the Juggernaut got stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. Well, I'm not real excited, but it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people that don't really watch boxing that come through the store. Tank and Ryan Garcia, I have been asked plenty of times, you gonna watch the Tank or Ryan Garcia fight? Who you got? And I'm like, wow, I didn't really suspect as many people that come through the store. You know, you can't just look at a person and make a judgment about if they watch boxing or not, which I kind of do stupid stuff like that. A lot of people are asking about their fight and talking about their fight. And I'm kind of jittery and excited about it. I really wanted to see what's going to happen. I want to see if Ryan going to show that amateur pedigree and make this the fight that you guys been talking about, because you know you've been heavy on saying Ryan got a good pedigree. He got 100 and some fights under his belt from the amateur background. This dude ain't gonna just go out there and lay down in front of Tank. I got a feeling Ryan is really planning to try to do something to Tank.
Ryan Garcia was 215-15. That's 215-15, and he was a 15-time national champion. Yeah, I don't expect him to go lay down for nobody. You know what I'm saying? It took good fighters to beat Ryan Garcia in the amateurs. Out of them 15 losses, most of those losses came to Devin Haney and Raymond Muratalla and people like that, man. This dude ain't no pushover. So that's why I don't understand the disrespect that he getting going into the fight. But at the same time, I know most people not gonna look at boxing the way that I do. But him and Tank Davis got very similar amateur backgrounds. Tank Davis was 206-15. Ryan Garcia was 215-15. So you got 221 for one fighter and 230 for the other fighter. Both of them several-time national champions. You know what I'm saying? Both of them bona fide 3.5s going against each other.
I got you. Dims Tizan is in the house. How you doing? She said hello, chat and host. I said that backwards, but that's what she said. Glad to see you, sis. Always a pleasure to have you come through. We got Hyphy in the house, like, what do you say, like Jane Gilly?
Hold on. Hello to Miss Dims Designs. I definitely appreciate you coming over here and saying peeking in on my OG. And he trying to tell you how to pronounce Zong's name. He's saying Jong Gile or something like that. But I heard it Shilei Jong or something like that when I heard it the other day.
Okay. Well, shoot, that's 3 different pronunciations already. But that man went out there and handled his business. And I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah, every time he hit him with that left hand, all I heard was ching ching, ching ching. Motherfucking cash register on their motherfucking ass every time he landed that bitch. Because if you took zone, you got you a bunch of money, man, with the odds.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy odds and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what I do know is that I looked up my little betting site that I get my information from the guru from, and I made me a little change, which is always a good thing. Always. So once again, the man has proven his salt. He is worth his salt in weight. Let me take my hat off to him. I won't embarrass him and call his name or nothing like that. I just say the man did his thing. She said, thanks for having me. What are y'all talking about tonight? Well, we usually start off talking real good about boxing, and then we end up somewhere talking about pretty much anything. So we're going to see. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard a little break in there, so I ain't mean to cut you off, bro.
No, go ahead. You know I talk funny.
No, this is definitely a hardcore boxing community, so most of our conversation is going to be about boxing. But then sometimes we will stray and talk about some stuff. Hell, one time we had a damn transgender debate over here.
Yeah, we did. We did.
You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, we're going to be talking about boxing.
About somebody getting beat up somewhere. And I see the pressure on me already. I seen somebody shot me something, say, hey, man, hurry up with the picks. Slowing down something else. I'm like, damn it, MZ. You can't keep up with anything.
I ain't trying to be no influence on nobody picks. You see what I'm saying? With my bets.
Right.
So
I feel you.
Yeah, so I want to get the bets in. The picks in first, and then we get the bets out. So we keep everything
on up and up.
Man.
I feel you on that 100%.
Only thing is, the longer that you wait, it's a chance that you might lose value with the odds, though.
Well, like I said, I'm slow down. I'm getting on it. I'm excited, man. I missed last week, and then I'm really excited because Hawaii is around the corner. I have finally moved. You know, I told y'all about my situation as being a manager. I'm having fun at that, sending people home. But that stuff beat my butt last week. I was so tired. I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan.
Yeah,
I can't be taking all that. But who else? I watched who else? It was another fight that I had. I was checking out, and I was like, dang, that was a pretty good fight. I can't even remember. Forgive me. Man, I'm losing tracks of thoughts all the way around the block. Anyway, shoot. Zane handled his business on the Juggernaut. That's all I can say about that. We got a new weekend champ, Ross. I'm just waiting for my competition to show up so I can talk my noise because it's going down. Okay, I'll listen in, LOL. I don't know about boxing other than what I hear on Trey's Live and game nights. Okay. Well, Trey actually is a great person to listen to when it comes down to boxing Jim's designs. The man is very knowledgeable. And if you catch him on fight night, which is a Saturday, you catch him on a Saturday calling the fights, you are in for a very, very, very great treat. The man, we have a saying that the man can call a frog out of a wheel. And when you get to hear the way he paints the picture of the boxers throwing their punches and moving around and the excitement that he speaks with it, it puts you back in the mind of when people used to sit around the radio and listen to the fights and enjoy as a community. That's what we got in Trey X. The man is very knowledgeable, just like everybody else that comes through on Marlowe Corner and the guys that come through on here that speaks and talks about boxing. They are very knowledgeable. I am blessed to be able to be in the midst of them. So as many times as you can get a chance to check them out, I implore you to do that.
I definitely appreciate that, but I gotta say, boy, I am fired up for Saturday, man. I am extra fired up for Saturday.
I am too.
Hey, man, I love the big fights. And I got two people that ain't got no fucking letters that start their names that's the same. Like Tank Davis is TD, Ryan Garcia is RG. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got to struggle. That's really my number one thing that make it hard for me to call the fight is the fucking names, man. They just a category that God didn't bless me in, man. But really, when I think about my life, names haven't really been important to me. I always gave people nicknames and called them just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I never really cared about names that much. But now that I'm speaking in front of people and I got to be remembering names and stuff all the time, and it caught up to me. You know what I'm saying? But I got some names that I can deal with on Saturday. Ain't no long 10-letter Eastern European name. Ain't none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, I know what you're saying. You won't be saying, oh, because there's been some fights where you be saying, man, the names are so close, I'm messing up the names, but you still calling those mugs. Like you said, you got two dudes with two totally different names. I can't wait because I know this is an excited fight. I'm excited about this fight. We've been waiting for it to come around for a good minute. We can pretty much rest assured that it's gonna happen, as long as don't no accident pop up at the last minute. I can't wait to hear the way this fight is called. I can't wait to. I won't be able to see it until after the fact. I'll be at work, aggravated, but I'll be listening and happy. Listen, I'll be checking you out, bro. You can believe that. Jim said he's very passionate. I've actually listened in on a fight night. I was in the bushes at work. It was so cool to listen. So that's what I do too. Even though I'm with people up there at the job, they crazy. Trey X is the highlight on fight night for me. The only thing better than that is the knockout when he called it. And Marlo say, "Get up, you son of a bitch." That's one of my favorite things when somebody hit that ground. Marlo come through there sounding like Rocky's the old dude from Rocky.
Yeah,
that stuff be funny to move.
Y'all to subscribe to her channel too, though. She do she work on crafts on her channel. She real cool, man. Got great energy and just laid back type of environment. I don't know the first thing about no crafts, but I do like looking at the stuff that she put together. And I just go over there and chill, hit the like button, and just chill every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's Almond Brown's sister too.
Yeah, I figured that when I saw the picture on you guys' channel the other night. That's what made me say, "Hey, sis," because my glasses is, my eyes ain't that big. But the picture that I'm looking at, she kind of favors Almond to me.
Yeah.
She said, "What time is the fight?"
I think it's probably gonna be about 8 o'clock Central Time, so it'll be about 9 o'clock y'all time out there. But it's on pay-per-view. That I think that's probably the best time to come to our channel when it's a pay-per-view because you ain't got to pay for it necessarily. If you don't want to, you can just listen to it.
Yeah,
but
unless you want to get the full experience and you have the fight, turn it down and listen to you. Make sure you even the TV and the YouTube up. That's the exciting fight.
Yeah.
That be the one. That's the one. Forget what they talking about. You get to call in, you in your groove, it goes down.
But the pay-per-view nights are always the biggest. We got Tank Davis involved. Even got Ryan Garcia involved. Like it's gonna be a great night, I think.
Yeah, I think it is too. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I am excited to see what's gonna happen. I want to hear the noise, talk, the banter, everything is going down. Joseph Brown, the Honorable, is in the house. He say, "Salute MZ, salute Trey X." Down the line, he said. She said, "I'm going to be listening. I work Saturdays." Okay, so me and sis in the same boat. Be at work, but you're checking out what's happening.
Hold on, man. When you read the chat and somebody come in and say what's up to me, you gotta give me a chance to say what's up to my nigga.
Go ahead.
All rise to the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. What's up, bro? Salute to you.
My fault, man. I kind of talk with, how can I put it? I kind of talk with rhythms that I kind of like rap with, so my pauses be off. So just jump in there when you feel like I'm gonna be quiet, because I'm pretty much that's just how I talk.
I ain't even get a chance to do the live stream yesterday, man. So on our channel. So I do want to talk about some of these fights that's happening this weekend.
You'd always know that the floor is open when you want to speak. Let yourself loose.
I mean, most of the fights that we got like on the channel, Ross, they are pretty interesting. Like Alan Babbage, he fighting this dude Lucas Rosansky. They fighting in Poland, and I think Rosansky, he Polish. Alan Babish, he one of them come forward type of guys and throw a bunch of punches. Or maybe not throw a bunch of punches. It seemed like he do, though. But I know he got a very high knockout percentage. His last fight was like his only fight that ever go to distance. That was against this dude named Adam Balski. He from Poland. He was tough as hell. But Alan Babish, he going on the road in this fight, and he gonna fight a dude that ain't fought since 2021, but he got a high knockout percentage and all that kind of stuff. I don't really know exactly how the fight gonna go. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but they got the odds dead even across the betting sites. So that's gonna be a very interesting one right there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And then
I was just gonna put the numbers that you were saying about the numbers. Alec Babic is 11-0 with 10 knockouts, and Rosinski is 14-0 with 13 knockouts.
Yeah.
And they're going for the Bridgerweight title, the vacant WBC Bridgerweight title. So they did go ahead and make that Bridgerweight. I see.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So everybody know that's what we're facing. That's what Alec Babin versus Rosinski is. 11-0, 10 knockout fighter in Babic, and 14-0, 13 knockouts with Rosinski.
Yeah. And then another one that's gonna be interesting is Martin McCauley versus Ihor Shevardzutsky or something like that. Man, I don't know how to pronounce the man's name. But,
okay.
Yeah, man, Shevardzutsky is a 4 on the pedigree scale. And he going against a man that's pretty much a 0. But this the thing though, Martin McCauley, he be beating these dudes. Like he got a win over Sergey Kuzmin, right? Sergey Kuzmin is one of them 4.5 type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Martin McCauley beat him, and plus he got a win over Tony Yoka, the 5 that come from France. McCauley went out there and beat the man. So he got wins over people that got deep amateur backgrounds. You know what I'm saying?
He could be one of those talents. Is that what you're saying?
There's something about him, but he's going against a foe. Even though I looked at the dude fight, he got a win over one of them old school fighters. I can't think his fucking name right now. They actually Kevin Johnson is his name. He beat Kevin Johnson by decision in his last fight. And Martin McCauley, when he fought against the dude, he got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like when he fought against Kevin Johnson, he got him out of there.
Right.
So it looked like there might be a time that I might have to go against my scale.
Uh-oh. That's not something that we usually hear.
Yeah, I might have to go against my scale, man. This remind me of when Julio Cesar Martinez, when he fought that dude from France, and was he from France? I think he from Spain.
My bad. I was trying to get his sister a wrench.
Yeah, that just remind me of another situation. So I think I might have to go against my scale. And then this next one, Rakhimov, I can't pronounce his first name, man. I'm so glad I ain't got to call no shit like that this weekend, man. But Rakhimov versus Joe Cordina. That's gonna be a big fight. I think that's a title fight or some shit. What did they say? IBF Junior lightweight title.
They fighting. Wait, hold on. Let me pull that one up. Let me pull it back up.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I got everything pulled up. But that's gonna be a good fight though. Rakhimov only got a draw on this record. That was to Joseph Diaz when Diaz was fighting all them fucking southpaws in a row. Joe Cordina, he went out there and knocked out this motherfucker. What's his name? I can't even remember his name. He was a Japanese dude though. Knocked him the fuck out. Matter of fact, we bet on that fight. I don't know if you was betting with us then though, but we bet on that fight.
If it was more than a year, I missed out on that.
No, a year is gonna be on the 21st of next month. I thought it was the 22nd, but it's the 21st of next month.
But man, when you told me that, it blew my mind. I was like, "Wow, I've been betting on these things with you guys for a year now."
Not you, because you didn't start at the very beginning.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like the very first day that me and Yasser was betting, we bet on Alan Babish versus Adam Balski, and Allen Babbage by decision was plus 500. So that was our first bet that we hit. Boom. And then after that, we bet on Boatsy. We bet on Boatsy versus Spider Richards, and we took Boatsy by decision and got plus 260. And boom, we've been on ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. And I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying right there. Every time I get the information, I'm shooting it in. Let me make an apology. I accidentally hid Jim's design. But I got you with your wrench now, sis. You all good. My bad. My bad.
Damn. You're tripping, OG.
Man, I hit the button. I thought I looked up like, hey, she disappeared. But she all good now. She all good. Here's my link. Come check me out. Okay, sis, you better believe I'm matter of fact, I'm not gonna even talk about it. I'm gonna get it done and make it happen right now. I've already subscribed. There we go. I'm already part of the family over there at Dimps Designs. I'm most definitely gonna check it out, because if you got some stuff that I'm sure my wife might like, I'm gonna surely try to grab it and get it stuck up on in here. Gil Cole's in. He hollering at Moody Treyweather. Full Foden came into the house. Oh no, he didn't. I don't see him. Man, I'm so wound up because I'm ready to see Tank and Ryan go out there and do this thing, man. I'm ready to go out. Go ahead, bro. Let me give me something.
I was just saying, what's up to Gil Cole? This your channel, brother. Go ahead and do your thing.
Man, I like to share and have it going on. Just had a conversation bouncing back and forth. Like I said, I'm excited. I'm ready to see how this is going to go out. Is Ryan going to box and keep Tank? Is he going to be able to keep Tank away from him where he can gather up some points? Or is he going to try to knock Tank out like he's been talking that good? That's what I'm really interested in, is how this battle is going to unfold in front of the world's eyes. That's what I want to know. And because I'm going to be set. I'm going to be totally set, Trey. I can't wait to hear you get excited and start calling about it. Especially if somebody get to put hands on it. He putting hands all over that boy. He putting hands all over it. I can just hear you right now, dude. I'm so excited for this fight. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I really, really don't.
I'm a little nervous for Tank, though. I ain't gonna lie, because everybody picking him. I don't know nobody picking Ryan. That's just crazy to me that ain't nobody picking Ryan. Like, everybody picking Tank. I'll be hearing the celebrities pick the fight. They picking Tank. I mean, I do see a lot of advantages on his side. Like Ryan Garcia coming off a fucking year layoff. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Tank Davis got a tune-up fight. Tank Davis got a lot of continuity in his boxing life. He been with his coach since he was 7 years old. Ryan Garcia, he done been with his coach for what, 2 fights?
With Guzman.
Yeah, he been changing coaches and shit. He ain't got no continuity. So I feel like Tank got a lot of advantages. Whenever it's a catch weight type fight, the smaller fighter usually win. I don't never see no catch weight fight where the bigger fighter win. I think we came up with like 2 one day. I can't remember what they was, but overwhelmingly, the most of the time when it's a catch weight fight, that smaller fighter win. You know what I'm saying? So I do see a lot of advantages. Maybe everybody just smart. Maybe this is a time where everybody just kick the casino ass. Like, everybody just come together, and if we all go bet on Tank, we all just gonna get our money on and we gonna just celebrate. Maybe it's just one of them times.
Well, shoot, I'm gonna say it like this: when you first brought up the notion that this is not going to be an easy fight for Tank, when everybody was just automatically, when we first started hearing about it, and everybody automatically overwhelmingly started saying Tank gonna do this, Tank gonna do that. You was the first person out of regular people, not the professionals. You was the first person I heard say that. And it's been ringing in my ears for a minute, because I was sitting up thinking, what if Tank moves? Really, I was like, what if Tank get knocked down or something, you know, in this fight. I'm a little nervous about it too, but I still think Tank gonna win. But I do have my reservations about this fight.
Yeah, I see the advantages for Tank, but this is my thing. The casinos didn't get built by everybody being right. Like most of the time when I see situations where everybody on one side, that shit lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The way this shit go. But I mean, yeah, Tank definitely got his fucking advantages and shit. You know, he got the shit. Ryan can fight though, man. I just hope everybody just don't underestimate this man. And I heard Tank Davis. As a matter of fact, I posted a video in Discord where Tank Davis said it's a 50-50 fight. That's what he said. He said it's a 50-50 fight. The shit still posted in Discord if you want to see it. You know what I'm saying? It might not be a 50-50 fight. Maybe he's just saying that to sell the fight. But I also saw Devin Haney talk about this, and he was like, hey, man, I hope everybody ain't taking this dude lightly. You know, the dude got some length, he got some power, he got speed. I saw him explaining some of his knockouts, right?
Right.
And he said that one of his best knockouts, I can't remember who it was, man, but when he hit him with that short little left hook in between the dude punches, and he was talking about how time just slowed down, and he felt like he had forever to hit this dude. But it was so fast that most of us couldn't even see the motherfucker. But for him, he said time slowed down. That's the kind of shit that special athletes say. So that's why I'm just thinking like, hey, this a chance that this dude could be a special athlete. I mean, he a 15-time national champion, 215 and 15. He been in the ring with the best of them in the amateurs. I mean, goddamn, I don't think it's too much to believe that the man gonna come fight back, and the man is a hell of a fighter.
I agree with you. I also heard Tank say that notion about how things are starting to slow down for him. So I think he said it slowed down. I think he used one of the Matrix. He used the Matrix. He used, like, said it slowed down. It's like the Matrix. He can actually see stuff now. He's starting to understand what's going on. He said when he first started, things was fast and, you know, kind of blurry. But now he said he can see what's happening. He know what to expect and all these things. So hearing both, you know, you saying that Ryan said that, I also heard Tank say that in an interview. I also heard about the 50-50 fight. He's been giving Ryan his credit. You know, he talking his banter, but when they slow him down and really talk to him, he has been giving Ryan his banter. He has been letting not banter. He has been letting Ryan, been saying that Ryan was going to be his toughest fight, his toughest opponent that he's seen yet. Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna go out there and just try to bully Ryan. I think he's gonna go out there and feel for him and try to break him down and put him to sleep. Coach Calvin Ford said he wanted to beat him up and see if Ryan is really built like that.
Yeah, I respect Ryan, man. I respect Ryan and Tank in this fight because I feel like they done broke the ice, man. Other fighters might start want to fight each other in their primes when they're young and undefeated too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have had some times in the past where we had young fighters fight, like when the Charlo brothers, when they fought Lubin and when they fought J-Rock. I didn't even realize the Charlos was champions at that time, though. So I got to really start talking about that. Hell, they were champions. But it has been like we had the what's the other Martin, man? Frank Martin, when he fought against that goddamn Latino motherfucker. What is he? Dominican Republic or something?
The guy that Frank Martin fought?
Yeah, in his last fight.
Yeah, he from the. Is he from Dominican Republic? You talking about the guy that called himself the Ali guy, right?
Yeah, the Trinidad looking dude. What's his name?
Oh shoot.
I can't even remember.
I can't remember his name, and I was just looking at an interview when he was talking the other day. Michael Rivera.
Yeah, Michelle Rivera, man. Appreciate that shit. But yeah, when him and Frank Martin fought, that was some player shit. They were both undefeated, young guys in their prime, so they went out there and got it on. We hear people like Keyshawn Davis talking about he want to fight Frank Martin. I wouldn't be mad if he went out there and fought the winner out of Muratalla versus Nakathila, since that'll probably be easier to make on his side. I heard a dude on Boxing Scene. Well, not heard, but I read a dude's comments on Boxing Scene that was talking about that. And I thought that was a player idea. I don't think the man got to fixate on Frank Martin. I think if he went out there and fought Muratalla, that'll be a hell of a statement too, and that'll give him some respect that he won't from at least from the hardcore fight fans. That'll be player.
Okay, so you think he barking because he trying to get that respect?
That's what he said he want. He said it ain't about no belts. He said he want to fight Frank Martin because he want respect.
Now, we were having a conversation about Frank Martin and Keyshawn the last show I had, and we were speaking on that. And social scientist came through because I said I like Martin. I kind of look at Martin. I take Martin over Keyshawn. I just like that and like right on cue. Social scientist came through and said, "So y'all just gonna disrespect the pedigree scale like that?" No, man, we ain't disrespecting the scale, but it's like the fight that we were talking about a few minutes ago, where you said I might have to go against the pedigree scale because of the situation and the fighter. It's one of those type of things.
I see, but it's a thing though. When I'm doing our bets, bro, I mainly go off numbers, and the pedigree scale is just one number that I look at. I ain't gonna give out my shit because I don't want to give up the game.
No, don't do that because I need you to keep that to yourself.
Like we got to bet this weekend. Hell, we might lose that motherfucker, but we got all the right numbers in place. We just got a youngster that might be a killer. We're gonna see how much of a killer he is. You know what I'm saying? He done showed that he got some signs of being a killer, but we come to make sure that he a goddamn killer. They giving us almost 3-1 odds. We about to see if he a motherfucking killer. I want to see. Because he got an opponent that ain't been killed yet. So let's see. And he done been in there with some people that done got some folks out of there too. So we gonna see how much of a killer this youngster is. And plus we got a cherry on top too, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, that's what it's all about. But look, in this situation right here, it really ain't nothing on paper to go against the scale right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they got common opponents and stuff. See, that's one of the things that I was talking about. Martin Bakole and his opponent, Ihor Shavazansky or whatever, they got a common opponent in Kevin Johnson. You see what I'm saying? And that's
right.
I was trying to explain that's also like Julio Cesar Martinez when he fought that opponent from Spain in his last fight. They had a common opponent too. One of them went the distance and one of them knocked the motherfucker out. So I see the correlation in them two types of situations, and that's why I say it might be a time that I have to go against my scale, because I had to go against my scale in the other fight, but I didn't, and that's what really cost me the fucking championship in season 14.
Going against yourself.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you that right there, you got a bona fide 4.5 going against a bona fide 3.5. That's really all you got right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
this fight opened the door for us.
The only person to get his boy held is Andy Cruz. So if people thinking that this dude about to go out here and beat him, well, hell, they must think he would have had action and beaten Andy Cruz.
Hyphy enjoying the conversation. What's going on, Hyphy?
What's up with it?
Okay, I call myself giving you the pause to make sure you get to speak too.
I don't fuck with Hyphy though, so he ain't got to give me no pause for that ghost smelling motherfucker.
Hyphy he's not joining Champ Ross this week.
I don't even know if he getting in, man. I'm gonna leave him alone about that shit.
Okay, he said unfortunately one of the Discord casuals doesn't want to see Keyshawn fight Frank.
He talking about Eric Carr. I wouldn't say the man is casual. I mean, I heard him out. This is pretty much what Eric Carr was saying. He was saying, don't put him up with people that's at the very top. He trying to say, like, if it's a prospect, you can put him in there with another badass prospect. That's cool with him. But he don't want to see like a guy that's a prospect with 8 fights have to go fight somebody with 25, 30 fights and they rank number 5 in the world or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He wanted him to come up slowly.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I like the idea of Keyshawn Davis fighting against Frank Martin, but it seems to bother him. But he's cool with Keyshawn fighting Raymond Muratalla. So I feel like that's meeting me in the middle. I ain't even mad at him.
I feel you. Joseph Brown said Matala, I think, can beat Keyshawn. Not to mention Matala jumped up where he jumped Keyshawn because he replaced Keyshawn when he fought an opponent Keyshawn was supposed to fight but didn't because of an injury.
Tyler, pretty good fighter. I probably wouldn't take him over on Keyshawn. They just gonna have to prove it to me. If they badass motherfuckers that can go out there and beat bona fide 4.5s and shit, well, hell, they just got to go show me.
Right, because if you're barking up the tree, that means you're ready for that action. Give them what they want and let them go after it. Don't sit there and say let's send them somewhere else. If they considering themselves chasing greatness, then who are we to stop them? Who are we to say nah, that's not the fight for them, unless it's a trash fight. But other than that, if Keyshawn want that smoke and his people are willing to let him go get it, who are we to say nah, don't let it happen? Shit, let that man fight. Let him go out there and do what he want to do. He talks the talk. I cannot say I have heard a fighter talking as much as this young man has lately, because this dude is talking. He said Joseph Brown said Keyshawn has already fought dudes with over 25 fights. Tough Mexican Keyshawn went all 10 rounds. Who was the Mexican you talking about? Who was the Mexican you talking about?
OG.
Big bro. Salute, family. What's up, bro? Lil bro. I guess you got to be Lil bro.
Yeah. We're going there.
Oh, Big Bro said he getting in Champ Ross. I sent him the list from what you sent me. So he getting his picks and stuff together too. Let me go and let him know now, bro. If you're gonna send your picks, you can send them to me, because I don't know if you know how to get them sent to you, and I'll put your name on them, and I'll make sure that Trey X get them so he can put them out for you.
Or he can post them on our community wall.
Oh yeah, Big Bro do mess with Facebook like that.
Not the Facebook, on YouTube.
Oh.
On Marlowe's Corner, go to the community section, scroll down to where you see the fights, like right now, it say season 16, week 1 fight schedule. And then you go in the community section, not the community, but the comment section, and post your picks, and then I'll send a screenshot to Champ Ross.
Okay. You got that, Big Bro? So you got 2 avenues, you know what I'm saying, that you can go with. Either way, and if you forget anything between now and then, just hit me up. You know, I have the information you need so you can get it out there. So what I didn't see, have you put the head-to-heads together yet?
What you mean? Are you talking about the
Yeah, you know, Champ Ross ain't Champ Ross without the
you and D-Lo. Y'all got a rematch. You and D-Lo. Rod X and Champ, he was supposed to go against Yasser, but Yasser had to go out to Iraq. You know what I'm saying?
What?
So,
is everything all right?
Yeah, I ain't about to just talk the man business on.
No, I just, no, he doing good or not, you know.
Yeah, he out of town. And then look, I'm going against Gil Coles.
Oh.
I'm a minus 250 favorite. Don't even worry about it.
How many? 215?
A minus 250.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I'm about to go out here and take him down. Don't even worry about that.
You gonna make him change the name of the chop shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Have him come on in here and have a new name.
And then look, we got Napoleon going against Derek Bailey. That's gonna be a good one right there. Yeah,
that should be a nice one. Derek Bailey proved to be doing quite well on there. But look who done popped in. Boy, social scientists. What's going on?
Hey, we got Eric Gard. Oh, my bad. Damn, I ain't hear what you said. This motherfucker Duquesne in the building. What's up, bro?
What's happening, man? I'm just glad you came on here to set everybody straight about my boy Keyshawn.
I
Oh
knew it.
man, you know I'm always gonna go with the scale, man.
I knew it. Didn't I tell you he jumped on us the other day and said, man, y'all just gonna disrespect the pedigree scale like that?
Yeah. Appreciate you sticking up for my scale.
Hey,
My
man, you know how to represent for the legendary Trey X, man. He
that's
didn't
why I
come up
always
with the scale for nothing.
and that's why I always let everybody know that you a 4.5 on the scale. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? Finished number 2, season 11. I think that's what it was, season 11.
With a
Might have
late
been
start,
12.
I'll let you, boy. Hey,
Mm,
Missed
mm.
missed a few picks that season. If he would have got all the picks in, he might have won.
Go on, talk your noise, talk your noise, talk your noise. Mr.
nah,
What
man, I
is it?
said
4 point what?
4.5.
4.5. Yeah.
Man, I see you. It wasn't no disrespect because he also mentioned the fact that MZ, didn't he tell you about getting your ass whooped all over the place? He brought all that up. He brought all that up the day that Trey X scolded me.
Oh, man.
MZ, if you don't want to listen to me, go and get your ass kicked all over go and
Hey,
get
that's a
kicked all over
classic
the street.
moment right there, man.
When you gonna get back into Channel Ross, man?
Shit, I don't know, man. You know, we going through a lot with the family and shit, man. So we'll see.
But prayers going out to you and the family.
Yeah,
For
Appreciate
real.
it, brother.
yeah. We lost Joseph Brown too. He said he ain't gonna be able to do it this season.
Yeah.
But he's still riding with us on boxing. You know, man, I'm gonna tell you something that I find exciting talking to you guys. To hear so many guys that do so much traveling and things like that, that's exciting to me, man. I really love to hear the fact that brothers get to move around this planet like that and get to see different things, regardless of what it is they have to do. They actually go to places that people only dream about going and only read about going. So, man, yeah, I really appreciate that. I love talking to you guys like that because you get to ask questions about things that they've seen that you haven't.
Word.
Joseph Brown answering something. He said social scientist goes with anybody who proclaim they spar with the nigga from Nebraska. Oh.
I got that shit late as a motherfucker.
Hey, you know, that's good sparring right there, though.
Oh my gosh, I hear you. But you know, the best work is in Texas. I don't even have to point at what city because you got 2 of them that you can pick from. But you know, I'm gonna just let it be known. I feel like the best sparring goes down in Texas. You take that how you want.
I say this
something.
though. That dude from Nebraska don't surround himself with no garbage. He surround himself with 5s and 4.5 bona fide type motherfuckers and shit. He surrounded himself with Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got some good guys on there. The more I look at Shakur, the body types that you always talk about come straight to mind. I don't know the body type like you do, the names. But Shakur Stevenson, looking at him, the way he built, that dude looked like once he finished growing and everything, it looked like his body is made for this combat, this fighting stuff. He just looks the part.
You talking about Shakur?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dre, did you ever get your thoughts on his last fight with the Yoshino fight?
Shit, he went out there and kicked his motherfucking ass all over the place, man. All them counter punches and stuff. Going to the body, 2-story combination. That motherfucker was doing anything and everything you wanted to do to him, man. I just felt like he deserved more credit for the win. Because I respect the dude because he went out there and stopped Nakatani, and plus he went out there and beat Masauki Ito or whatever his name is. He got 5 stars on BoxRec. People acting like he fought some trash or something because he made him look so easy. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of like he might be on that level like Roy Jones type of shit. Not saying he athletic as Roy Jones. What I'm saying is where they make people look so easy.
Regular.
Yeah, they make people look so regular that people start underestimating how good they are. You know what I'm saying? Well, not underestimate how good they are. They start downplaying their opponent. So when they be like, he trash, instead of acknowledging the fact that this dude just put down a performance that's special. You know what I'm saying? He'll hell of a fighter.
Right.
I see that a lot with him. Like if people call his opponents trash, but I had said the other week, like his distance control is what amazed me the most, cause that shit, especially in this fight, cause he stood in front of Yoshino, or whatever the hell his name was. It reminded me of when Mike McCallum fought Julian Jackson, the way he was like right there in front of him. And every time Julian Jackson swing, he just take a small little step back, and he can land all his punches, but Julian Jackson just couldn't seem to land nothing. So yeah, I was very impressed with his distance control in the fight.
That's crazy. You brought up that fight because I was looking at some Mike McCallum and shit earlier. If you really look at that fight, man, you can see signs of what was to come in that Julian Jackson fight. Mike McCallum was a man that was made to hit, but he wasn't made to be hit. I could definitely see that shit, man. Like whenever he takes shots, it seemed like he turned into another person for a while. And then when he regained his shit the way he wanted, he'll come back fiercely and get on your ass. But when you hitting him, he looked kind of out of water a little bit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a person that's made for that shit. And when he got off in there with the McCallum,
okay,
you can see what was to come, in my opinion, in that Julian Jackson fight.
okay,
That first fight. Because when he fought him the first time, Jackson was getting with him too. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough fight. And when he was taking punches from Jackson, looking at his body language and shit, I could tell that's not a man that's made to take them type of punches. And then he go up and wait and go fight the Dark Destroyer, and he taking them bombs and shit. It's really not surprising to me because, in my opinion, he was showing signs in that Julian Jackson fight. And Julian Jackson is one of the hardest punchers of all time now.
yeah,
But at the same time, though, I could just look at his body language and be like, I don't think he made for that type of shit.
right.
When he get punched, he don't like to get hit. That kind of look.
Not that he don't like. Well, yeah, kind of like he don't like it, but to me it looked more like he ain't made to take that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel what you're saying. The punches seem to move him a little too much. Seem to break him down on contact. He has to regroup himself.
Yeah, he turned into somebody else. Like his technique started to deteriorate. He'll drop his hands. His mouthpiece might get a little bit lazy in his mouth. He ain't the same for a little moment. And then when he get himself together, then he come back real fierce and strong. Hard shots going to the body. All this stuff, you know what I'm saying? But when you start laying hands on him, you know what I'm saying? He ain't as excited.
Right. It's almost some fold-up action going on.
You know, like a Tiro Gotti, for example, he made for that type of shit. He can give it and take it. You know what I'm saying? This dude here, he better off giving it to you than you returning fire with some hard shots on him. I could just see that in that fight. I hate what happened to him. I ain't trying to make light of the situation or nothing like that. I hope don't nobody take it like that, because he was actually a hero of mine when I was coming up. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, you
definitely
talking about Gerald McClellan?
Gerald McClellan, who I'm talking about. Who you was talking about, bro?
Mike McCallum.
Oh shit, I'm tripping like a motherfucker.
Like, wait,
Hey, I'm on this gas, y'all. My man.
Oh, it's my chance.
This man talking about the body snatcher. I'm over here talking about Gerald McClellan.
A whole nother fighter.
I was trying to follow the story. I'm like, wait, hold on.
You know, we all blaming on that gas when we get to talking the wrong stuff. You know, it's that gas that get us. I have to take my chance on that one because Trey X hit me with that in a minute. Old school say that gas got him in that drink. He started talking all off the wall.
Oh man, I'm over up my man talking about the body snatcher, man. I'm over here talking about Gerald McClellan, the G man. Damn.
It's all right, Trey. It's all right. We all make mistakes.
I did fuck with the G man too, though.
Oh hell yeah, man. I fuck with G man tough, for real.
What kind of gas you say you got, bro?
Man, I got some shit. You heard of that rapper Coi Leray or something like that?
Yeah.
She got her own little brand out. It's some shit called Pink Zushi. And that shit some motherfucking heat. I ain't even lying. That shit some gas.
Daughter.
Huh?
Benzino's daughter.
Oh, I ain't know that. Well, Benzino daughter got some gas, nigga. I swear. Hey, this the best shit I've had in a real long time, man. It's up there. It's worth business.
Wow.
Like the THC percentage in the 30s and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like that. We'll say
Some
the
exotic.
30s.
Yeah. Shit nice.
I got
See,
something,
people-
but I can't remember the name of it, and I lost the picture that old boy sent me. But it's some fire. It is some fire. Let me jump on the chat real quick just to bring it in. Joseph Brown has said something. Let me get to the right spot. He said, he said, Trey, so I'll be back next season. Got to handle business.
Yeah, I seen that. I'd definitely be happy when you come back. You know what I'm saying?
My whole mission now, I'm trying to get on the pedigree scale.
You on the scale.
Don't.
Yeah, 50.
You on the
Whoa!
scale. But we'll say this, though. We'll say this. Because you did miss a week. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
I can't take that as no excuse.
But yeah, you on the scale. You in the 40s. What is that? Like a 0.5 or something? I think you like a 0.5 on the scale, OG.
Yeah, last time I checked, that's what that was the scuttlebutt. That was the rumor that I was a 0.5. I don't know who make the rankings and stuff, but it is what it is. I just got to do better.
Yeah.
They say, you on the scale, like you better
They say
believe
if you miss a week, like you go up or down to like a 0.5.
So that would be the reason that I'm not a 1.
Yeah. Could be a 1.
Yeah, that really makes me feel better.
Yeah, I got how the shit go, man. I gotta go check and see what you are if you ranked in the 40. You might not make the list.
I don't wait. Damn. I done went from 0.5 to getting kicked off the list.
Yeah, I got to go.
We went from 0.5 to not mention at all. Goddamn.
Only in America. God, who do I complain to?
Hey, but the thing is, you got you a whole season right here to come show us what you made of.
Yeah, I showed y'all some glimpses of greatness.
Well, that's what a glimpse. You showed us one glimpse, OG. I need you know what I'm saying? More than one glimpse. I know you went and got third place that one season. You got the widest margin of victory in our competitions that's ever been. When you went up against OG Mike Hennigan, beat the man by 74 points. We remember all of this. But you got to do more than that, though, man. I need to see you at least top 20 this season, OG. That's a good step for you. I ain't got to get it all at one time. Just give me top 20 this season.
Let me just say this. Those few things that you just mentioned, I'm just showing y'all that it's coming. Yeah, I train up under the great. I train out of a gym up in Tyler, Texas. I ain't got to tell nobody where it's at. Close up that in that ram up there by Longview and Tyler. I got one of the best trainers there is. He know how to explain the game and break it down to me. So yeah, I'm gonna make a run. And then y'all gonna have to give my trainer of the year.
All right, let's see it. And OG Ernest Davis, Big E. I need you top 30 now, OG. Top 30.
Wait a minute. What did you want me to top what?
I need you top 20, and I need OG Ernest Davis to be top 30, is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can work with that. For a minute, I thought, I don't know why I heard top 40 and Big E was going to be top 30. I was like, damn, Big Bro ain't even been participating for one season and he get a higher rank. It must be an age thing.
Yeah, he on that. See, I expect more from you if you got a channel. That's my main thing. Like, I be getting mad at D-Lo. D-Lo got a channel. I know D-Lo a bad man. That's why I be getting mad when he ranked number 28 and stuff. But if you ain't got no channel, it's cool if you number 28, 23 type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I understand 100% thoroughly, sir. Thoroughly. Whatever you do, I don't want to get you upset. Get you start preaching on me.
No. You know what I mean? Now, after week 1, I don't know. It depends on what happened. I'm just playing. I just know you can start slow. It's okay. But after like 3 or 4 weeks, we need to start seeing the trend of moving up. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I'm with you 100%.
And we ain't got one of our best players this season. We ain't got Joseph Brown.
Yeah, I know. So if we have at the end of the season another battle with tall and short, I don't even know who I'm gonna look to help take up the mantle.
It have to be you and Gil Coles against me and Derek Bailey. Y'all gonna go out there and get beat bad.
Oh no.
So when the next season start?
It's on
this week right here.
Oh shit. Okay.
This is
what we got on the schedule. I was trying to break some fights down. Alan Babbage versus Lucas Rosansky. Michael Zieslak versus Dylan Bridgion or something like that. Zieslak, that's a dude that went the distance against Lawrence Okoli. He's a pretty tough motherfucker. And the Bridgion dude, he fought against I can't remember that dude's name. He ain't got no amateur background though, but he tough as hell. And Martin McCauley versus Ihor Shevardusky, that's the one that's McCauley going against the foe on my scale. Shavkat Rakimov versus Joe Cordina, that's gonna be a good fight right there. You got two foes on the pedigree scale. It really depends on how you feel about the Commonwealth Games, because Joe Cordina got a gold at the Commonwealth Games. But both of them went to the AIBA World Championship, but they ain't win shit. Gavin Gwynn versus Craig Woodruff. That's a rematch right there. Zelfa Barrett versus Jason Sanchez. That's interesting because I just seen the odds shift so wide. Like Zelfa Barrett, he opened up as a 10-1 favorite. Now he like a 3.5-1 favorite. Everybody jumped on Jason Sanchez. I did notice that.
Is he like a come forward fighter with like an aggressive fighter?
I looked at him a little bit, not necessarily. He get out there and box a little bit too, but he come from a fighting family. He only got losses to people like Oscar Valdez and I think that Adam Lopez might have beat him. Christopher, what's the name of that Christopher that lost to Shakur Stevenson, and he also lost to Navarrete? Christopher Diaz. Those is 3 losses right there. So those pretty good fighters. Zelfa Barrett might lose to them dudes. More than likely he gonna lose to Valdez. He ain't beating Valdez. And if Zelfa Barrett was to fight Adam Lopez, and if he was to fight Christopher Diaz, at the very least he'll have hell on his hands. It'll be a hard fight. He ain't gonna go out there and just outclass none of them. He got a loss to a man that's 20-4 or something like that, and they ain't never even heard of the man. He lost to him by majority decision. So it seems like this Sanchez might have action.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he might have action.
What kind of fighter he is.
And then look, Sanchez, he a bona fide 2 on my scale. They said that he won several regional titles. I could never find a record, but they said he won several regional titles. And Zelfa Barrett, he started fighting when he was 16. The man was 26-4 as an amateur, and he didn't win nothing major. That motherfucker, I think he got to the quarterfinals of the ABAs in the UK. That ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where that rank on the scale here. That might be a 1 or something. So, yeah. But Zelfa Barrett, to his credit, he did go out there and start off pretty good against Rakimov in his last fight. I was thinking about betting on it because he is kind of slick on the outside and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got the nice little footwork, stuff like that. But it seemed like he just ain't got that inner to really just go out there and snatch these victories.
Right.
Then the next one, Jordan Thompson versus Luke Watkins. Jordan Thompson, he this dude that's tall and slim. He looked like he could punch like a motherfucker. But his last fight, he fought this dude Fasil Dualcar or something like that. He got a little bit of amateur background behind him, you know what I'm saying? The odds was wide that Thompson was gonna knock him out like -500, and he ended up going the distance with this guy. He going against this Luke Watkins. Luke Watkins, he got knocked out by who knocked Luke Watkins out? Was it a Coley? It was somebody like that, man, that knocked the dude out. But he went the distance with this God damn, I can't think of that dude's name, man. His last fight, he went out there and fought that Chris Billiam Smith, and they went the distance. I can't think of the dude's name, man, but he went the distance with that guy. Fuck.
I'm looking at box rec. O'Coley stopped
Oh, Coley stopped him. Okay, what's the name of the dude that went the distance with him?
Isaac Chamberlain.
Isaac Chamberlain. That's the man that fought against Chris Billiam Smith. So that showed me a little bit of toughness for Luke Watkins. You know what I'm saying? Because Isaac Chamberlain is a pretty decent fighter, and he got a little bit of amateur background behind him too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then we got the Sandy Ryan versus Marie Pierre Hule or something like that. So how about you tell us about that, King?
Shit, I don't know nothing about Marie Pierre Hule or whatever, so I really can't say much. I just read, like, before I got on here, I read that Jessica McCaskill agreed to fight Sandy Ryan for all the belts if they both win their next fights. So
Ooh, that's gonna be a goal.
yeah, Sandy
McCaskill.
Ryan, they gonna go to war if they fight.
Oh man, I don't know if she ready for no. Well, I ain't gonna say not ready. What I'm saying is I don't know if she gonna beat McCaskill.
Yeah,
Shit, I don't shit, man. What's the name of that woman that beat McCaskill in the last fight?
Chantel Cameron.
Chantel Cameron. There we go. I'm trying to get the hang of this shit, man. But I don't know nothing about these women either. Sandy Ryan is a massive favorite, though. I can tell you that. They got about 15-1 odds as a favorite. You know what I'm saying? So she more likely gonna go out there and beat her. Then you got Tremaine
She got
Williams.
some wins, but she ain't really fought nobody that I looked at her record. She ain't really fought nobody with many fights. So
And Sandy Ryan do got that one loss, but she did avenge her loss.
right.
Tremaine Williams versus Elijah Pierce. I don't know nothing about them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna even lie. I did look a little bit and saw Tremaine Williams had a little bit of amateur background, but he been having a lot of inactivity too. Like he went from 2020 to 2022 and didn't have no fight.
His last fight was in 22.
Yeah, it was in 22 after a lot of inactivity.
What part of 22? The beginning of 22? Is it already finna be a year?
At the end of 22, I believe.
Okay.
I think the end. Then you got Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. David Morrell versus Yamaguchi Falcao. That's pretty interesting to me. I know a lot of people just expect David Morrell just to go out there and beat the brakes off of him like he do everybody. But there have been a few people like Morrell. He went out there and fought this one dude. I think he was like a Jamaican or something. He went the distance with this guy, and he was tough. So that showed me like if you're a real tough fighter, you got action that going the distance against Morrell. But he going against this Yamaguchi Falcao. He did most of his work at 160, if I'm not mistaken. But he been fighting at 168, but against some bums. So I guess they got him acclimated. I don't know. But this gonna be a interesting fight to me. I mean, Falcao got the amateur background and shit, man. He ain't ranked above Morrell for what I've seen. Morrell just got that junior AIBA World Championship gold medal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got him a 5. And he going against Falcao, and I got him somewhere like a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like he might be like the naturally smaller man, though. But that's going to be an interesting one. Then you got Melakuziev. He having a rematch against Gabe Rosado. You know, when they fought the first time, Rosado knocked him out with a surprise right hand. Like he had him in that corner. He dropped that right hand on Melakuziev and got his ass out of there. So they're going to have the rematch. The odds makers got Gabe Rosado with the knockout at like -500 or something. Not Gabe Rosado, but Melakuziev. They got him with the knockout at -500. That's kind of surprising to me, man. I don't really be seeing Gabe get knocked out like that, but he is coming off 3 straight losses. Maybe the odds makers right, and plus it's a rematch, man. Weird shit happens in rematches. I won't be surprised if Gabe get knocked out. Then you got Elijah Garcia versus Kevin Salgado. That's gonna be an interesting one right there to me. You got that. That's that youngster OG that you got fucked up on last time because you took Amilcar Vidal. Yeah, you took Amilcar Vidal over the 19-year-old.
Yeah, I won't be making no mistakes like that this season.
Oh wait, you
Stop it.
Gabriel Rosado fighting Bektemir Melakuziev. Well, that's the one he knocked out early.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I got to see that rematch.
Yeah.
The Bully is his name, right?
Yep, that's his name, the bully.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I gotta see that one.
Went out there and got his ass put to sleep like most bullies do.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what's up with that one with the Garcia and Salgado. And then Vito Mil Nicky Jr. versus Jose Sanchez Charles or something like that. This guy, he done been in the ring with a few good fighters like Austin Trout and shit like that. Vito Mil Nicky Jr., he seemed to be alternating. Like he'll knock out the opponent, then he go to this, and then he knock you out, then he go to this, and like back and forth, back and forth. His last one was a knockout, so hell, he probably gonna go to distance this time. And then Fyodor Cherkazian or something like that versus Elias Espadas. I think Cherkazian probably gonna go out there and get the victory pretty easily. Floyd Schofield versus Valentine Leon Jr. Schofield probably gonna beat him pretty easily. But that's what we got this week, man.
Yeah, that's the last one. Schofield versus Valentina.
That's a lot of fights, ain't it?
16 fight. Yeah, we done had more fights than that. Hell, we done picked 22.
Yeah, I was just about to say we done had 22. We used 22 to end right at the end of the season, didn't we?
Yeah, the week before last.
Yeah. We had 22 fights right before the season ended.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it. Oh man, I'm sorry. I forgot about the chat. D-Lo 404 came in the house a minute ago. He said, "Salute y'all."
Salute.
Good old country thing.
What's up, bro?
Eric on the house. Did I read? Damn, I'm gonna have to represent for y'all in Champ Ross. Eric R. Speaking that speak.
That's
Who
why
all here has channels I can sub to? My boss is.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. Eric R, he going against Lala D this week.
Lala D back?
Yeah, she gonna get in the Champ Ross. This gonna be the first co-ed match in our little old battles that we have.
Okay, Eric R.
I got Lala D a minus 110 favorite.
Dang. You done made me choke and everything. Almost spit on my screen.
It's just a numbers thing because I just seen her finish like in the low 20s and shit, and Eric R be in the 30s. So I just think she should be the slight favorite, but we'll see though.
Okay. Eric R say, don't seem like Terrence Crawford and them 4s and 5s rubbing off on Bo Mac's circumference of physique. That man was actually sitting there eating a big ass bag of chips in the screen while that man was interviewing. That's I don't know how to take that. For me, as an outside looking in as professional athletes and stuff, it's just certain things you don't expect to see from trainers. You the guy that's coaching these guys. Don't be on camera eating, just woofing down a big ass. I don't even know what they were, but he had a big ass bag back there. Going hard. I'm like, who does that? Moody Trayweather with the KO. I don't know who he's talking about. Shakur going to do that a lot. More fighters at the top, standing in front of them, making them miss and making them pay. The more I see that dude, the more I like watching him fight. He's starting to really turn into the guy that I would like. I could sit down and watch for hours. I used to watch Floyd like that. Just watch different fights from Floyd. Just sit down and just let the YouTube just put them back to back to back to back.
The fighter today that I'm like that with is Bam Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah, man. When I first seen that motherfucker, I watched everything that was available on YouTube. I didn't even realize I watched all that shit. I was just like, before I knew it, I done watched all these videos. And the shit went by so fast. That's what let me know that I enjoyed what I was looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that motherfucker skill set in that ring. That's a bad dude, Bam Rodriguez, man.
I'm just skimming through the chat, making sure I don't miss anything major. He want to tell y'all about his hero. Who? Sis say somebody want to tell us about their hero. Remind us, sis. G-Man was on his way to be an all-time great. He would have beat Roy Jones if that didn't happen to him.
Nah, I don't think he beat no Roy Jones. I know he beat him in the amateurs and stuff, but I don't think he beat him in the pros.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. If he had to beat him. Trey X, you on that purple? Nah, he already he got something. He got that girl stuff. That pink. Say it again.
Pink Zushi.
Pink sushi.
Yeah,
Almost sound like pink sushi.
yeah.
Method Man been sending out those tactical care packages. Y'all smokers ain't got a hold of that yet. I don't even listen to D-Lo when he talk about smoking now. Ever since the McGilla Gorilla scandal.
Yeah.
I don't even mess with him no more. I mean, that dude had me sounding crazy as hell on YouTube in these YouTube streets about something that don't exist. Talking about, yeah, tell me what that said. I'm gonna go look for that. Oh man, I was just joking. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna remember that when I put these pics out. You be ready, D-Lo. You know we opening up the season. We opening up the season, sir. Yeah, he was a 5. Oh, Eric all got to put his 2.5 cent in. Yeah, he was a 0.5. MZ was my tune-up last time I checked. Wow.
I'm about to go look on the scale and make sure. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And then you got D-Lo. Go ahead and take that 0.5 MZ. Pair him up versus me every week. He will rise to the occasion for sure. Very funny. Big bro say I'm on that. Tyler, Texas. Yeah, you on that juice like Lance. I don't know who Lance is and what juice you talking about. Cause we don't cheat around here.
Yeah, you barely made it, OG. 0.5. Wow. Top 50. 48 place.
Well, that's a start. At least I'm there.
Yep, you got your fingernail, your toenail on the scale.
Y'all can be ready. I'm coming.
Hey,
That's all.
MZ,
Yeah, what's that?
I know you ain't got your Clarissa Shield background up no more, but you know they had their press conference today. Her and Hannah Gabriels.
Oh yeah? How'd that work out?
Oh shit, I didn't get to see it. It ain't online nowhere, so I know Clarissa Shields got to arguing with her manager and all that shit, but
What?
Yeah, I seen that.
She was arguing with her own manager?
No, other chick.
with Gabriel's
Oh, with Gabriel's manager?
manager.
Because he accused her of spitting on him.
What?
Yeah. She was like, he is lying.
I don't believe Clarissa spitting on nobody. That lady got manners.
I don't believe that either. He said that she did it in the ring after a Terrence Crawford fight or something like
that. Dang. Maybe he's trying to get Hannah hype.
But then he also saying that he was, when she mentioned how he was talking to her online, he was talking about, I was just trying to say hello. So why you trying to say hello and be friendly with somebody that spit on you when y'all was in the ring? That don't even make sense.
Yeah, that don't sound right at all.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I like Hannah, hot lady, but Clarissa, I need Clarissa to go out there and do her thing.
I saw an interview with Hannah Gabriels a few months back when she was talking about how she didn't have no amateur career, and so she had to. She been able to go back and correct a lot of things. She said her defense was a problem, so she done fixed that, and she learned how to execute and blah blah blah. So she said she a different fighter now. So we'll see on the 3rd.
Yeah, we're gonna find out in a few days. When is her fight?
It's June 3rd.
June 3rd.
I think Hannah take better pictures than what she really looked.
Yes, she does
take great pictures. She very photogenic, but when I look at her in real life, y'all can have her. I got to have Clarissa over Hannah Gabriels any day.
Well, look at that interview. Hannah Gabriel calls out Clarissa Shields for rematch. She looked pretty good in that interview. I ain't gonna lie. She in the airport. So yeah, she looking nice.
Called her when she had her looks on. But I'm sticking with Clarissa on top. You better believe that. I'm always sticking with Clarissa. Yeah. Derek Bailey in the house. Salute MZ. I'm sure he's speaking to everybody else too. They've been talking real spicy.
Get them picks in, Derek Bailey, so we can get the best out, bro.
Yeah, everybody who got to get their picks in, including myself, y'all go ahead and get them in because we're holding up the money line.
Y'all have to put y'all picks in before y'all do the bets, so people don't take the bets.
Yeah, Trey don't want to influence the picks.
You damn right.
Joseph Brown say Gabe been talking real spicy too about his fight coming up. Gabe, I just want to make sure Gabe is the dude that got punched in the stomach and was laying on the ground heaving, right?
No, Gabe was
Nah, that's you talking about Jason Rosado.
Okay, I get that name mixed up.
yeah, that's Rosario. This is Rosado.
Yeah, Rosario. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you sure right? It is Rosado. My
Yeah,
bad.
this Gabe Rosado, one of the toughest motherfuckers in the game. He done been in there with the best of them, from Triple G to Danny Jacobs. Who all this motherfucker been in the ring with, bro? I know he been in there with a lot of them. This Melakuziev right here, Shane Mosley Jr. not too long ago. He won that one. Shit, he done been in there with a bunch of them, bro.
Okay, so he's battle tested and ready to go.
He don't always win. He got a bunch of losses, but he get out there with the best of them, though. He ain't ducking no smoke.
Okay. So far, everybody just going back and forth from everybody. Joseph Brown said, "You better not lose to a girl." Being the first person in the co-op, I believe that's who he talking to. You better not let Lala. Who was just wanting to know? Put me in first of all. Old man got to eat. He was eating a what? A hellified bag of cheese puffs. That's what that was. That big ass bag he was sitting back there chewing up.
Shit, you talking about losing to a woman? It's a woman that's in the channel Ross, and that comes to our channel named Geneva Warren that be kicking me in the ass every season.
Yeah, I heard you say she finishes up in the top. What, the top 5?
Top 5 every season.
Wow.
I think the highest I've seen her might have been type 3. I think she a 4.5. That's Geneva Warren. She is the model of consistency.
She must
She
have
is-
her own little pedigree scale.
Huh?
She must have her own little pedigree scale.
Oh yeah, she a bad woman, bro. I consider her the top woman in the game.
Finishing in the top 5, you can't say but the top woman in the game if she the only one showing up there.
Yeah, she don't. She don't. No, but it's another one named Melinda Lewis Reinhardt. I forgot. She pretty good, but she, Geneva Warren on a different level though.
Right.
Yeah,
She out Clarissa Shields.
Yes, she old white lady, but she cold as a motherfucker.
Oh, well, she can't be out Clarissa Shields. I guess she's going to have to be Michaela Mayer.
Nah,
Katie
hell
Taylor.
no. Yeah, Katie Taylor. That's Katie Taylor.
Oh, she out Kate Taylor? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give her somebody. I'm trying to give her some respect. D-Lo say, man, I was being serious about the Method Man's brand. Okay. I'm going to look into it, but that's all I'm going to say is okay for right now.
What do you
He said-
say?
He was being serious about the Method Man's brand.
Oh, Method Man got his own green. Is what he saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
That
pretty
shit.
common thing.
I have to do my research when D-Lo talk about anything that's going to help you get inebriated because D-Lo don't take part in the herbal refreshments.
Yeah.
That shit gonna have to be fire though. That cow.
Yeah.
You would think, seeing that, he known for that,
Yeah.
before it started being, super popular, him and Red was always blazed up.
Right.
Gabriel is getting beat up worse in this rematch. That's what Joseph Brown has to say.
Well, he didn't get beat up at all in the first fight.
No, it was just a good battle. She put Clarissa on her butt, too.
Oh, he talking about Hannah Gabriel. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I thought he talking about Gabriel Rosado.
No. And Eric R say, no, Shane Mosley Jr. won that one, bro.
Yeah, Shane Mosley Jr. did win. Well, I don't know what the fuck I said, but
Yeah, you said he had beat Shane.
okay. Well, I know that Shane Mosley Jr. beat him. I think it was split decision. I remember Gil Coles picked Shane Mosley that week too.
What did I pick that week? Shane Mosley.
You wasn't even in it. That wasn't this season.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another season. I just remember back that far that Gil Coles picked.
Okay. Devo say King Gabe will fight anyone. He was about to fight Zulu's big ass.
Yep. Damn sure was.
Ooh. And Eric R said she ain't a girl, it's a woman. My bad, Eric R. My bad. I don't want no trouble, sir. And D-Lo say tactical. That's I'm gonna tactically put these picks in and make it happen. First win of the season. I'm opening up with a win.
Hey, I gotta say though, like we got Darren Bailey gambling with us. Joseph Brown been doing some gambling. I ain't even know he was still gambling. I would have been sending them picks, but he didn't need me last week though, because that motherfucker went out there and cleaned up on the Zane, Sheila Zane versus Joe Joyce fight. He made 3 hell of a picks. I think he had rounds 1 through 6 with the knockout for Zane or Zone. He had that motherfucker to win outright. And what's the other one? I can't remember. I think he bet him by knockout is what it was. Yep. So he cleaned up on that shit. So y'all would have been much better off listening to Joseph Brown than listening to me last week. Even though we did make some money, made us a little change, you would have made a bunch of money fucking with Joseph Brown. So they got to be mentioned. Salute to Joseph Brown.
Oh, my bad. I said to Kyle, I said tactical. And ain't nobody catch me on that one. I appreciate it. Eric, that's what we were saying elementary when we was teasing your friends. Tikal. It's pronounced Tikal. Okay. Anyway. So I finally got this rolled up. I'm finna get lit now. Real lit. So I didn't ask you social scientist without, thinking about what's going on in Nebraska. What's your thoughts about Tank and Ryan? Are you excited about that fight?
I mean, not really, to be honest with you, man. I'm just like, man, them dudes, man, I don't know. I don't ever really get excited about tank fights because ever since I heard what's his face, Leonard Ellerby talking about he just trying to build stars and damn being the best boxer. I really don't get too excited, man. I just like when he decide that he wanna be a champ and make a legacy for real, then I guess I'd be excited. But I mean, I understand why people excited, but I just when it comes to the tank fights, man, I just don't ever really be giving a damn, to be honest with you.
Well, honesty is the best policy. Can't complain about your honesty. We got craftable things in the house. She said, hey, y'all. Thanks for the invite, Dimps Design. Thank you very much, Dimps Design, for calling in one of your other sisters. Welcome, sis. Glad you can stop through. You're always welcome. The door's open. Trey X want to say something to you.
I'm sorry about that, man. I'm surprised Dimps Design still up in there. We in here talking about boxing, man. I appreciate you coming over here, giving us all this time and sharing the video and stuff. Appreciate Craftable Things for coming through. And my bad for interrupting you, bro.
Man, no. Just look at it as people having a conversation. Sometimes they overlap a little bit. It happens. I try not to do it to you because I know that'll throw off the whole technique of what's being said.
Yeah, I can't do shit that I ask other people not to do. But it'd be kind of hard for me to gauge you sometimes. But that wasn't one of them times. Like, for some reason, I just started fucking talking, so my bad.
Enough of that, bro. Enough of that. We family. Conversation go that way.
Oh, man. Hey, let me tell you something, man. I don't never waste time to be courteous with people. Because it's always going to be time where I'm going to betray fucking X. Don't you know people been calling me a fucking bully my whole life? Every time I talk to my dad, he say, you an arrogant motherfucker. You know that? I swear every single time I talk to him, he say that. Like, I ain't never been a person that's gonna come in and knock your pencil out your hand or something. But if you can't do number 20 push-ups, nigga, I'm talking shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, bro. So yeah, I'm gonna have those moments. So yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna admit when I'm wrong, because I'm always gonna have those moments where I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass, and it's for your own good.
That's what make it fun. That's what makes it organic and live, because you be yourself. Wouldn't want you to be nothing else but that. He said your dad said you an arrogant little motherfucker.
I swear.
I like Pop.
So why do people call you a bully?
Cause he knocking people pencils out their hand.
No, I never did nothing like that, bro. I guess
Nigga,
that's
what-
that's my natural personality. A lot of time it would kind of surprise me. It'd be like family members and shit. I see them at a family reunion, at a funeral or something. They be talking about how I used to bully them and shit when we were young. I don't know, man. To me, I respond good like when I got people that's like kind of forceful with the motivation. Like the guy that come through my channel every now and then, Herman Hudson. He one of them people like, if you down on the football field, nigga, get up. You know what I'm saying? He one of those type of people like, nigga, let's go to work.
Right.
That's just what it is. That's what I respond to. So that's just the way that I like to be with other people, I guess, man.
Oh, you're a tough love type of person.
Yeah, I guess you could say that, but at the same time, but you can't skip out on the love though. Like if y'all notice with me, I don't never waste an opportunity to brag on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like if I see something that I feel like y'all are doing good, I always point that shit out. Oh, this nigga 4.5. This nigga he finished the highest on the block fam this season. He did this, he did that. That's me too. You know what I'm saying? See the other side to get more attention because people take that as negative. Like I might challenge people and shit like that. Oh yeah, that's the one I want this week. You know what I'm saying? And all that kind of shit, calling people out. But at the same time though, bro, like I got enough confidence in myself that I can compliment other people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, shit.
But people just have to understand that, and when you stand firm on your word and your ground and your the way you think, then some people could take it as being brash and bullyish. Because Big E, Big Bro, he don't take no crap. He tell it like it is, how it is, and people try to label him as a bully, but it's not that at all. You got people that's strong around you. They understand exactly what's going on. So yeah, you keep doing your thing. This is the Trey X that we all know and love. Don't change it.
Oh yeah, man. And also it's based on my expectation. Like I go at D-Lo because I got high expectations for D-Lo. You know what I'm saying? I go at you because I definitely got high expectations for you. Definitely above the fucking 40s, getting 50% of your picks. Nigga, you lost to Eric Carr by 5 points, and that man ain't have but 105 points, bro. You had 200 points that you could have got. You got 100 points. You literally got 50% of the available points without the bonuses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. Last time I went through this, I went out there and kicked somebody's ass.
I'm just saying, though, we gotta do better than that. So I got higher expectations than that for you.
Yeah, but you shook me up like we was in the studio. I wasn't saying the verse right. You ain't doing it right. What? Who you talking to like that? Somebody cut on the track. Let's go. I know he ain't sitting over there telling me what I can't do.
That nigga come harder than that.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I heard something for a second.
You heard that 4.5 motherfucker to Kane. That's who you heard.
I thought I heard something. You gotta come better than that. I'm coming. D-Lo, I'm sorry, man. Let me go and apologize now. He said we just about got that Magilla Gorilla perfected. I will keep y'all posted. Yeah, you keep us posted on these points I'm finna put on you. This fight coming up.
Who I say with a favorite? I think you open as a favorite too in this match, OG.
Okay. Really? No, that makes. I'm not gonna take that as no. I'm gonna just keep on pushing. Just design.
I can't help but make you the favorite because D-Lo like 0-3 or 0-4 or some shit.
Yeah, he did go on the losing streak toward the end of the season, didn't he?
He ain't won one match yet. Everybody that he done been matched against beat him. The first time he lost to Yasin, he lost to you. Then he lost to I think he lost to Gil Coles, then he lost to Rod X. Rod X put him in the backwood. And yeah, he 0-4.
Joseph Brown said, Trey, you good, fam? You remind me of coughing spell.
Yeah, see, I don't know what he said, but look, I ain't never got no bad intentions, man. That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? I got good intentions for everybody that's around me. Like, hey, if we get to the point where y'all motherfuckers is able to talk shit to me on a regular basis, and I'm the weakest link, nigga, I know we cold then. If I'm the weakest link, I know I'm gonna hold up my end of my job, nigga. We gonna be strong. So I want everybody around me to be strong. I ain't got to be the strongest in the room, and I want everybody to be weak. I'm not built like that. I want everybody to be strong in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what good is having a crew, whatever you want to call it? What good is having a group where it's only one good person in there? That group sucks.
Yeah.
So I feel you 100% want to surround yourself with bona fide numbers on the pedigree scale.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
All the time. I feel it. D-Lo say, Trey X, the motivational speaker. Well, you better have some thick skin on you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
She said, that's what's up, give props what they'll do. I was about to read his name. She said, Dimps Design say, yep, I'm just listening, laughing out loud. Next live, I'll have something to talk about because I learned a few things.
Already.
We're listening to Trey X, social scientist. You listen to him, he knows all about the lady fighters. Joseph Brown, when he comes through, he has good knowledge on the fights too. So since you in the perfect spots, messing with Marlowe's corner and coming over here listening to these guys, because they know what the heck they talking about. I can accept the fact that I am not as good as them when it comes to things talking about boxing, but this is the place to be. I'm blessed that they come around and mess with me.
We're gonna get you there, OG. Don't even worry about it.
No worries at all. No worries at all. He said, don't change, Trey X. I enjoy your vocabulary, your verbal cardio. That's from Eric Carr.
Yeah. That motherfucker Eric Carr got more energy from me earlier than I give most people. Like I went back and forth with Eric Carr for a little while earlier. I swear I normally don't do that shit. It's only a few times. Like I did that shit with Napoleon one time, this motherfucker Eric Carr, and also Hyphy and DeCane at the same time about the damn Joey Spencer fight. They're the only times I done that shit.
The one that we lost with Joey Spencer?
Yeah, them motherfuckers were right. See, yeah, but I'm man enough to admit
for me, it wasn't even the point of trying to be right. I was just bringing up the point that he could still be growing. That's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to be right.
It still was a right person and a wrong person, and I'm addressing who was right. You was right.
Ladies,
yeah.
We can see. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think overall, what I was saying holds true, but in this particular situation, I got to say he was right.
Yeah, because we lost. They was right this time. We got the Honorable Joseph Brown in the house. Welcome, my brother.
Salute.
Hey, salute. Hey, I had to jump in because MZ was coughing, didn't finish my comment. So I wanted to come in and finish it. Yeah, I was saying, Trey X, you remind me of partners I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas will always want you to be the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? They ain't want to be the only ones out there shining. So I appreciate it and I welcome the challenge.
Yeah. I see a little bit of I see a little bit more pep in your step, a little bit more aggression in you ever since you got that third place finish on the boys too. I see a little bit more air off in you here lately. You know what I'm saying?
I got that bronze medalist swag.
You're a motherfucking medalist. You know what I'm saying? Square business. Yeah, man. But like I say, man, I ain't gonna never hesitate to put my people up in the shine. You know what I'm saying? Look, my nigga did this, my nigga did that type shit all day, nigga.
Man.
But the motherfucker slacking too. The other side gotta come though.
Yeah, we know.
You know
I
what
know
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Yeah.
Look at Eric R. Don't be too hard on MZ Trey X. It was the bright lights. Baby, I shine in bright lights. Maybe they weren't bright enough. Bring
Eric
a play.
R,
Yeah,
I need top 25 this season. I need top 25 this season, Eric R.
that's what it is. Jeff's Design said, I love hearing this amongst grown men. What y'all say, salute? Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man.
You're rarely gonna come to this channel with Marlowe's Corner and hear arguing. You're gonna hear good debates, but it's gonna always be respectful, unless some clown try to run through and cause problem in the family, and then we turn loose on them. But for the most part, it's respect, good banter, love back and forth, grown men getting along, being able to discuss, and the respect level goes even higher because we don't know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't personally say, "Oh, I've met this guy and this and that." We actually giving up respect to people's what's the word I'm looking for? People's opinions and things of that nature. So yeah, this is a community where everybody gets along, respects each other. If you can't follow the basic rules of being a good human, then we get you up out of here.
We're gonna do the Marlowe Corner meetup one day.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. You better believe me and Big Bro will be there.
Yeah, one of the main things is that we don't interrupt each other when we talking and shit, man. I think that alone just make everything just so much better. Ain't nobody harboring no negative energy because they ain't getting talked over and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can't even remember the last time we had an argument on our channel though. It was
Yeah,
probably when we first started. We probably had some shit, but I don't even think we just had no serious arguments back then. I don't think we ever had no serious arguments, bro.
no, I believe every negative thing that came up with negative energy, it's been cut out and cut out quickly.
Oh yeah. All the negativity was external, like on the outside coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Just say in that regard, man, R.I.P. to Kurt Sugar, man. That's my favorite person I ever heard talk boxing on the internet because that dude had so much knowledge that he had the right to shut some people down, but no matter what nobody said, he was always like, okay, I see your opinion, that's how you feel, I feel like this. And I'm like, man, I really respect that from somebody with his kind of knowledge because he really didn't even have to be like this.
Yeah. Salute to Kurt Sugar. Without Marlowe, wouldn't have been no Kurt Sugar. Because when he was in the community, all the other channels ignored him. The only time they would read his comments is when he super chatted. So he came to our channel and he liked how we was doing it, doing trivia and all that kind of stuff. And Marlo invited him on the panel. And that's what started Kurt Sugar off. Because when people started coming through, seeing him, and I'm the person that gave him the name. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of unfortunate how things turned out between us. That's still a mystery to this day. To me and Marlo, we don't even know what the fuck happened. It was like a cloud of dust and a bunch of drama out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
I didn't even know
understand.
y'all had drama. Shit, I just damn.
Yeah, they were saying we were mistreating the man and stuff. I mean, we ain't do nothing to Kurt, man. We ain't do nothing but respect Kurt. We had love for Kurt. We talked to his wife and everything. It was never no disrespect to Kurt. Me and Kurt ain't never had a bad conversation. So
So he
that's why,
never had no beef with y'all, right?
huh?
He never had no beef with y'all, right?
Well, I mean, he did leave our channel,
Oh,
and he didn't like make no diss videos, nothing like that. But it ain't like he fucked with us though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't trying to talk down on this man or nothing like that. I guess it's still kind of like a sore spot a little bit because I hate that when he passed, we wasn't cool because man, we was real cool with Kurt, man.
right.
Like I'm talking about when the live stream was over, we would talk to this man for like three more hours. Damn near every live stream, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I already know what it was. It was just the external forces wanted Kurt, so they got to him and probably planted some stuff in his ear or something like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
got
But
some idea who who that
But you
was.
got the good memories, like you just said. Y'all would talk to that man at least 3 hours after the show. He got a chance to get started here, got recognized with you guys and everything. So you hold those memories. He did grow. You know, I can't say he was well respected from what I can tell in the boxing community on all the channels.
Yeah,
On all the channels.
I learned a lot from Kurt. I got credibility from Kurt. You know, Kurt used to talk about I was a good fight caller and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, I had love for Kurt, man. That was my boy. He pop up like Pop-Tart. That's what he always say. He pop up like Pop-Tart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
RIP to Kurt, man.
Rest in peace, player. Rest in peace. I see Dim's Design got some jokes in it. She say somebody pat that man on the back. Way to go, sis. I feel I needed a little pep. That's not gonna really help. Hyphy and start speaking. He said Kane and I were correct about Joey, and we are gonna. He correct about white Jesus beating up Devin Haney. Or we gonna be correct about.
Oh my God.
We gonna be correct about. Dang.
I ain't heard that in a long time, man.
So
I think
They called him Devin Holdney. Hell no.
I said Haney. He do say Holdney.
This fool, man.
Yeah, I think
Hyphy has got to be the king of trolling.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you why he the king of trolling. Because when he can take it, you know what I'm saying. Like if you talk shit to him, it don't bother him. He's a rare type of person. Sometimes
the thickest of skins.
Yeah, sometimes I'll push the limits on you, coward motherfucker. I swear to God. I just try to see how he gonna react. He don't never react, bro. He just come back talking to you like ain't nothing happened.
like he must have had a Tourette.
King. Yeah, he the troll king. He ain't got no emotions. So that's why I say he the troll king, because he can take that shit just like he dish it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt like I had got some momentum, especially when you first came to my channel. I was like, oh, I'm there now. I'm there. But when Hyphy started showing up, I was like, oh, I must really be doing something. We really having fun over here because Hyphy showing up. He would never speak, just come in, say some things. I think he was testing the water to see how I would react on some of the stuff he would say. I guess I passed the test because he talks to me now. Real regular. Look at Eric R. Dim's Design, you need to get in Champ Ross. If you need tips on beating MZ, talk to me. I'm an expert in that category. Ain't this?
Yeah, I can't see her getting in on Champ Ross, man. That's a sub novice, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't about the her getting in Champ Ross. It's the dig. It's the dig. See, I've noticed Eric R is one of the sharpest people when it comes to throwing out funny stuff.
Yeah. And
shooting shots. It's like that stuff just comes so regularly for him. He should try some stand-up comedy.
Yeah, he a very right brain type of person. I noticed that about him.
Who that?
Like,
Eric
One
R.
moment.
Yeah, Eric R.
Oh,
Anybody talking?
One of them
I'm
creative
not sure
type
I understand.
motherfuckers.
Siri over here just jumping in the conversation.
Yeah, he one of them creative type motherfuckers that's quick on his feet and witty. You know what I'm saying? He can give a fuck about a math equation. He'd probably rather watch like some comedy or the latest movie or something. Like he one of them type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Man said he give a fuck about some math.
I bet
Wow.
you if you ask him, do you like math, Eric R? Do you like math? I would bet Eric R can give a fuck about a math equation. Like we were talking about Kelly Criterion or some shit. You don't give a fuck about that.
Big E say a real point guard. If I had to guess, we haven't had any basketball, so I guess he's saying that's you, Trey X. You a real point guard, the way you carry yourself and how you act. He uses basketball terms. I gotta be guessing that's what it is.
Oh man, that definitely would be me, like a true point guard. I mean, like Stockton or something. I ain't got to be out there scoring, man. Hey, if they leave me open, I'm gonna drop the 3 on them now. But yeah, I'm trying to get all my people on with these assists and play some defense. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of point guard I'll be.
Right. Lock down the other point guard, get your assist in, and when everybody else not scoring, you can drop it in there. Ooh.
Yup. Yup.
I don't know what 25 in the bag, bro, is, but okay, Eric. And Hypey said, I remember that time drunk snack B out talk Trey.
What'd he say?
He said drunk snacks B out talk you. I don't know.
Oh no, was that Snack B? That might have been. Yeah, I forgot about that shit. He got on our panel and he was drunk. And he kind of frustrated me because he was drunk. I forgot about that. That's probably the closest to an argument, and I probably wouldn't even call that an argument. You know what I'm saying? I was just frustrated because I couldn't. It didn't seem like I could penetrate his brain with my thoughts because he was drunk. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that
yeah,
liquid thought messes him up.
yeah, I got to talking loud to him a little bit. You know what? Really, I don't talk to people like that. That's really not my thing, you know what I'm saying? So I really felt fucked up for that. Like, I might get aggressive, like if I want us to be good and stuff, but I'm not the type of person to just be talking to people crazy. That's just not my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I stay away from situations like that as much as possible. Like, for example, last time I had a debate with Napoleon about Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, I got to talking crazy a little bit. Like, talking loud and talking crazy. And I was just like, man, that ended my career as far as serious debate about that fight. Because I'm like, man, I'm not gonna be talking to people like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
got me that emotional where I'm talking to people crazy and shit. Like, man, fuck that shit.
No, okay. Jen's Design said, that's what's up. You can make long-lasting friendships on YouTube. Speaking about the way we have all come together. She also said she's sorry for the loss with about Kirk Sugar. Eric also say Scrapbook Boxing is mad cool too. Yeah, I respect Scrapbook.
Oh man, he was sick and he just came back and he been dropping videos and stuff, man. I got a lot of love for Scrapbook. Scrapbook cool. He always said that our channel was the inspiration for him making his channel. And
Wow.
he done shouted me out a bunch of times, shout us out. He say that I'm the best fight caller since Don Dunphy.
Whoa. I said that.
Yeah,
I heard you.
Yeah, people done said that shit. It really depends on how you're looking at it. Because I feel like I probably do some things that Don Dunphy a little better than him, but he's just so flawless. He don't never stutter. He ain't got no problem with the names. He got an audience behind him that can be distracting him because they ain't back there being quiet for him like I got y'all being quiet for me. He out there calling fights on the spot, nigga. The audience behind him, we hit him with the right hand. The audience going crazy and stuff. Like, he the GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I do have some things over him because I call more punches than him, number one. I probably have a little more energy than him because I'm younger and stuff, and the way I try to accentuate the punches. That's probably my main advantage. Is like I think I cover a little bit more ground than him as far as the punches that I'm calling. You know what I'm saying? And then like I'm more specific about my punches too. Like he'll just say left hand, right hand. I tell you right hand, left hook, looping right hand, the 4, the 3, the 6, all, you know what I'm saying? Whatever word I'm using to describe it. So I got that over him, but overall, he the GOAT though.
Well, you are GOAT. You are Trey Humphrey. What's that about?
Yeah, you're the man.
Joseph Brown say, I'm putting money on Loma. Nah, what y'all got to say about that?
He the underdog, man. He trying to go out there and get that paper.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
He'll probably win by decision if you do win. So if I was to bet on that fight, I'd probably bet on the decision. Especially since I seen Devin Haney, how he reacts when he hurt.
Right.
We saw him against Linares, and Linares caught him with some nice shit. And he was hurt for the rest of the fight down there. We seen that he ain't too proud to hold. Like he'll get out there and hold and hold and hold it. Like he is not too proud. So that's a man that I can trust to go the distance. So if I was to bet Lomachenko, give me that Lomachenko by decision prop.
The way I'm seeing this fight, the biggest thing that I'm seeing for Devin is if he lets Lomachenko break through his defense. Like you said, if he gets hurt, he gonna have to hold. You know what I'm saying? And will he be able to get the cobwebs out of his head? But can he? We gonna find out if he got enough pop to make Lomachenko be at bay, or for at least 4 or 5 rounds. If he can do that, I think he can pull it off. If he can hold him at bay like Tio did, and not let Loma turn the tables in the later parts of the fight, Devin stands a good chance. But I'm hearing, seeing how Loma pivots and switching angles and stuff like that. I'm also seeing Devin's footwork is not horrible. Devin got some pretty decent footwork. I think he'll be able to turn it with Loma. I guess I'm giving him a lot of credit, but I think Devin can pull this off. I really do. I'm not wiping Loma off the chart at all, because Loma's a good fighter, great fighter, hell of an amateur background. I've never heard 400 plus fights except with his name. So if Devin can weather the storm that is Lomachenko, I think Devin gonna pull off I think Devin can pull it off. I don't know how the judging is going to go, but we'll see. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he got action. Out with the old and in with the new. He the naturally bigger man. This is the weight class he started at. He gonna end up at welterweight one day. Lomachenko will never fight at welterweight. Devin been, active and stuff like that. He riding high, feeling real confident. A lot of times them belts make fighters fight better. When they start feeling like a damn champion, they start fighting like a champion. But Lomachenko, like you said, in the amateurs, man, he literally beat every man that he fought. Because the guy that beat him, he was 396-1, and the guy that beat him, he got revenge on him, and I think he beat him several times. But yeah, Lomachenko a bad man. The jab and shit is not the greatest weapon against the southpaw. I don't really know Devin Haney to have like a piston-like lead right hand like the way Mayweather used to have. Like when he would fight against southpaws like Zab Judah, you throw that lead right hand, it'd be like a piston. Even Adrian Broner had that lead right hand. Like when he fought against that guy at 140, Ahmad Ali. What the fuck was his name? I don't remember his name. I know Broner was a -240 favorite though over this guy. It was something like that, man. But he was a southpaw, and Adrian Broner put that lead right hand on his ass. I don't really know Devin Haney to have that type of lead right hand. So
I haven't seen him really show it.
Yeah, that kind of worried me for him.
But go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, he got a guy that he gonna have to try to like fight him on the outside. But it ain't like Lomachenko just gonna be walking in the front door on this guy all night. Like he is gonna be coming in from all kind of doors. That's how Lomachenko is. He used to fighting bigger, longer guys and two now. He can close that space.
Yeah, I've seen how he slipped that jab and slide right up on him.
Oh yeah, that's one way in the door. Slip your way in.
I like the way when he pivots and turns the fighter, he doesn't wait for that fighter to start moving. As soon as that opening comes, he starts throwing punches. So that angle stuff, I would say that he's one of the best at showing you different angles for sure, because he doesn't stop. I've seen some fighters. Let me think. Sean Porter would do it sometime. Terrence Crawford has done it sometime, where they would pivot and turn the guy, but not send anything after they get him out of position. They would let him reposition up. Lomachenko doesn't wait for them to reposition. He starts lighting their ass up the minute he gets over there.
Yeah, if it's an opening, Lomachenko gonna throw a punch at you, and he gonna find a way to hit you.
That's that Customato shit too. Customato used to have his fighters getting out to the side at an angle where they could hit you and you couldn't hit them. That's
You
the whole.
literally just open. There's nothing you could do except ball up and try to get out of range.
Yeah. And this is southpaw against orthodox. This is what Lomachenko likes, so he can use the step around. His European step around, I like to call it. And you got to have a closed guard fight for that.
Right. Tyson Fury, he does that too. That's how he punched Wilder, like he did on the side.
I ain't really known Tyson Fury to really use this particular move I'm talking about. I mainly see it with them smaller fighters, Eastern Europeans. It seems like Tyson Fury might be a little too big to be doing that.
Where he ended up on the side of you, it also helped that Wilder did throw the punches and was off balance and overwent. So it kind of put him in position. I guess he kind of fell in position by default. So I take that back.
Yeah, Tyson Fury, an orthodox fighter, and Wilder is an orthodox fighter. So that's not the situation to use this. You want to have a closed guard fight where you got the southpaw against the orthodox. Like I remember when Adonis Stevenson, when he fought Alexander Gazig was an orthodox, but Stevenson was a southpaw. So Gazig was able to use that move against him. He used it beautifully too at times and put a lot of hurt on Adonis Stevenson with that shit. You know what I'm saying? We see it with the southpaws all the time. I remember when Akhmedov, when he fought against Mario Barrios,
right,
stepping around that lead foot on his ass, getting to the dorsal side. That shit was pretty. I would see Pacquiao do it a little bit too, as a southpaw. But mainly, that's what I'm saying. You see it with the southpaw fighters against the orthodox fighters.
Okay. I want to take something back that I said about Keyshawn when he had his fight, when I said it kind of looked like he was trying hard. I went back and looked at the fight again, and I noticed the times that I thought he was like trying real hard. It wasn't that he was trying real hard. He was his foot, his lead foot kept getting caught up with that other dude's foot, and it was kind of throwing him off a little bit. So I take that back. The part where you were saying how you try to put your foot on the outside of the southpaw's foot.
Yeah.
I had noticed that when they were fighting, they feet for some reason kept getting tangled up. That lead foot kept getting tangled up. So it kind of made Keyshawn look a little off when he was throwing his punches. So I take that back about him looking like he was trying too hard. It was the off balance of him like tripping over that dude's foot when he started making his moves.
Okay.
So I wanted to correct that. Jumping in the chat real quick, Eric R said, "No, I'm an artist. I operate out of the creative mind."
That's what I thought. And what he say? You don't give a fuck about.
I don't fuck with math.
Yep. I knew it. He got mad at me earlier because I made an assumption. But that's just one thing about me, bro. Like I like to read people and shit and kind of figure out people. Like he ain't never said no shit like that. I just be paying attention to him, and I could just tell that's the type of person he was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hyphy said Eric doesn't crack many jokes, so when he lands one, it's like Tim Tszyu haymaker. No, you be missing. Eric R be dropping some stuff, Hyphy. He be dropping some stuff. He have nice little punchlines and nice little things he'll throw out there regularly.
Yeah. He's very creative all day.
Another highly respectable historian is Sensei Stormy Beeman. These are words from Hyphy.
All right.
Gil Coles feels like Devin might get points deducted for excessive holding too. The book is out on Devin.
I only see him do that. I only seen him do it excessively when he was hurt against Linares. Well, shit, I would rather him do that and survive and get to the end of the fight than make the people happy
and get knocked out.
Yeah, fuck that. Get to the end of the fight. Do what you got to do. So I would rather have a fighter that hold too much than a fighter that don't know the hold.
Right, because those are the ones that take brutal punishment.
Hell yeah. I remember my first time getting lit up in the gym and I ain't know the clinch. And shit I learned though. You out there getting your ass lit up.
Dang.
Yeah, you gotta learn to clinch. I
What did
remember
he catch you with?
shit, a combination, a bunch of them motherfuckers. And
Oh man.
I remember Curtis Coach's brother, his name was Ernest, and he was telling me, you gotta clinch, man. He said, don't you be trying to man up and you be getting mad. You know, I was thinking about this too. I was thinking about Jared Anderson. I think that's probably gonna be his biggest flaw. He get mad. Like if you hit him with a good shot, he get mad. And he want to knock you out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That could work against you, man. Like I used to be one of them people. Like I get hit with a good shot, then I down to be snarling, want to hit you back. You know what I'm saying? You know, to be just like a foaming at the mouth to hit you with a hard shot and shit.
Right. Getting your get back.
Yeah, and the shot don't even come, just getting mad. That ain't a good quality. Well, not quality, but that ain't a good not attribute, but what the fuck a good characteristic to have in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because if you're mad, you're not thinking.
Yeah, like Ann Wolf say, she said you got to stay calm in the fight. So I hope that Jared Anderson learned to stay calm in the fight. Like when he start fighting better people, because he got to step up sooner or later. He ain't gonna fight bombs the whole time. When he step up and they hit him with some good shots, because that's gonna happen. Don't get mad, man. Stay calm.
Right. Jim's Design say, great conversation, fellas. I'm going to close these eyes and go to bed. Thank you for having me. Good night, sis. Thanks for coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Eric R said, who you going against in this week's Champ Ross? I'm going against D-Lo 404 Boxing, sir. And Big Bro say, Eric R created the name Scumbo Baggins.
I was gonna say that too. I was gonna say.
He made that up. We was talking about that the other day. I was like, man, it is so crazy how you did your drops. He did his drops, and Gil Cole did his drop. It was crazy that you guys heard the beat and was able to say your words, and they fit perfectly in the spots that we needed them to fit in.
No, we didn't even hear the beat. We did it without the beat.
Oh, y'all hadn't heard the beat yet?
That's what made it even.
That makes him even more crazy because I didn't have to edit them or slow them down or speed them up. They were just the way you guys did them, and they sit right in the places where they needed to go perfectly.
Yeah.
To me, I trip on that every time I hear the song or I listen to the song, because I listen to the song at home. I trip on it. I'm like, these guys actually, first of all, for us to ask you to do it, and you guys do it so quickly and came up with some good stuff. It just meshed in so great.
Yeah.
So great. Eric also said that was a classic. The moment was a classic. I'll never forget how that song came about and why and who all was involved. I'll never forget. That's a memory I'll carry to my shit. I close my eyes for good.
Yeah.
You ain't heard from your boy the Kinfolk, Trey?
He got on the panel one time after one of my live streams and shit. That nigga still got a membership to the channel and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I told that nigga pay your bill. Like, goddamn, that's all you gotta do is pay your motherfucking bill. And he still with that same, man, oh no, man, all that other shit, man, you know. You still you banners, bro. We don't fuck with you like that till you pay your bill.
He ain't said nothing about his financial hardship or nothing. Like, what's going on with the brother, man?
Oh shit, he won last season. He had the bread right then. He hit for like 300 and something like that, because he had won first place. He could have paid his bill in. The motherfucker owned for like 120 American dollars. The man lost 100 British pounds. That's what it was. That's about $120. Pay your bill, man. That's all you gotta do.
The truth, the last conversation when I talked to him on the show, that man can't get over the fact that Yasser get to talk that noise. I told him straight up, dude, I'm a Wilder fan. I was mad about everything with Wilder and Fury. But, you got to go and accept the fact that, shoot, we lost. And if we had won, we would have talked shit and talked crazy to everybody who went with Fury. So it's only right that they get to talk crazy to us. It's just the fact you put money on the fact that you thought you was going to be able to talk crazy and you lost. And you got to accept it. And he ain't accepted it.
That's why I just say, man, just keep the bet at a damn friendly $20 or something that people don't have no problem paying, because it's just supposed to be a friendly little old bet anyway. We ain't trying to break each other and get rich or nothing like that. We ain't got, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it small. The nigga pays bill, everything cool.
Yeah.
Because obviously nigga don't want to pay 100 and something. That's obviously too much, right? I would hope if it was fucking $20 he would pay it. That's why I always just say, man, everybody just keep the bet small and just do this shit for fun, man. We ain't got to have no super big dick swinging contest and all that kind of shit. You want to make a little bet, make a little bet. We just doing this shit for fun.
Yeah, don't never bet nothing you can't pay. Shit.
Or don't want to pay.
Yeah, he bet on this. To me, the conversation and the reaction and everything, he bet on the fact that he thought he was going to be able to brag and talk shit and ask for his money. And it ended up being reversed where Yasser got to talk shit and ask for his money. And he couldn't take that. And I don't know what kind of human would be like, shit, I can't take it, but I'd rather just stand in the background for the rest of the time. I know these guys that I would think he'd like to mess with. And he can't.
Man, I'm just mad I ain't kick his ass like I was supposed to in that fucking Chael Ross. I was right there behind him by 4 points, and I had 1 week to get him. And I went out there and fumbled that motherfucker. I changed the pick. It was the damn Vito Nikki fight. No, yeah. Was it that? It was either him or Xander Zayas. And it was KO4. I had that shit KO4. I changed that shit. And then I gambled on that fucking Abraham Nova fight. When he went out there and fought that damn Sanchez, whatever the fuck his name is. I had changed my pick trying to gamble. Them 2 picks right there, if I wouldn't have changed it and I wouldn't have gambled, I would have won. And also if I didn't change that fucking Julio Cesar Martinez pick early in the season. So yeah, I did everything I could to lose to that shit, man. I'm still mad at myself about that. I was supposed to have me 2 gold medals on these motherfuckers, man.
You the only person I know get mad at yourself as much as you do.
Oh yeah, man.
I stay hot with yourself.
Yeah, I got high expectations, bro.
And that better carry you far. Eric R, I am nah, bro, I ain't ignoring you. I just realized that you told me that you hit me up in the Discord. My phone turned down, so I ain't seeing none of that or hearing it. But nah, bro, I ain't ignoring you. What's that about? So now I know I got some things I can do with that. So my boy Social Scientist and they excited about the tank fight. Me and Trey X, because I heard him say it. Ryan gonna fight. Oh, you gonna watch it though, huh?
Hey, I'm definitely gonna watch it.
Oh, okay. I thought you just weren't gonna be interested at all. Like, nah, I can do without that fight, and I ain't worried about it.
You gonna stream it?
It's the fight. This is really the fight that's gonna tell us who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as being on the world stage and all that type of shit. You know.
Yeah, the light should be bright enough. It's a lot of eyes I think gonna be on it. So, yeah, I guess you can say that this gonna show us who's who.
I just hate that you got people talking about Gervonta. Oh, he the best in the division. He the top. I'm like, man, you got to fight somebody to show me that. So I just think this might be that fight that could do that. But
it's a big fight for me, man. I'm gonna have respect for either man that wins. And if they go out there and just go to war and have a battle, shit, I'm gonna have respect for both of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna stream the fight?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Oh shoot. Shots fired. He said enough about that dude. I'm gonna be ready to see the wizard.
That's what Gil Cole said.
That's what Ernest Davis, big bro, say. Texas Timbo.
Oh, you gonna be ready to come see the wizard?
Hey, look like it right there. Unless my glasses is dirty and I'm just reading totally wrong.
All right. We're gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you in the middle Rolodex too, OG. I got Gil Cole, and then after him, I got Rod X the champ because he said he gonna put me in the backwoods. Well, I'm gonna let you get in there and get warmed up first, and then I'll come see you, OG. You know what? I ain't gonna even do it like that, man, because we ain't in the same weight class, man. I'm gonna let you get your weight up first, and then I'll come see you.
That's funny to me in so many ways.
Why? Because I'm 5'9" and you 6'8" or some shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, but when it comes to this microphone and this boxing shit, I'm a giant. On the chat Ross, I'm a giant, nigga.
Big bro starting in the lower weight class. You got to come on up to weight classes.
Yeah, you got to move up in weight, man. Because right now, I'm telling him top 30. You know what I'm saying? That's a good season for him. If he go up there and get top 20 or top 10 or some shit, I'll be shocked. But we'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna go down.
Any given Saturday on OG.
Exactly. And late shoot, sometime any given Friday or Thursday.
Oh. Real shit.
Say, I just want you to win, Brody, at MZ. I feel you, Eric. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on none of that. Dude, if I don't be saying something fast in the chat, it's because I done got hung up talking or listening. Then I'm gonna try to jump back in there. So I'm not trying to forget anybody or skip over anybody. Trey X taught me, hey MZ, you got to read all the chat, man. You can't be going from the top to the bottom just like that. It's people saying stuff in the middle.
Yeah.
I had that habit bad. Rookie mistakes. He said, Big Bro said he knew you was gonna say that.
What? I'm gonna say what?
That you was a giant.
Oh yeah.
He said Trey X over there looking off fighters like Shakur just called him out.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Joseph Brown said he got to beat some prospects before he challenged Trey X.
Yeah. that is going straight to the top for him, man.
He pulling the Lomachenko.
Because really, look what I done went against two people in the top 10. That'll be Derek Bailey. I went against Jesse Aguilar, and I went against Napoleon. And Napoleon is a 4.5. So I'm 2-1 right now. The only person to beat me is Derek Bailey. And I'm looking for a rematch against his ass. You know what I'm saying? I think I really earned a rematch already against Napoleon. So after I take care of Gil Coles, I might look at my rematch. But Rod X the champ been bumping his gum, so I might have to show him something.
I feel you. Last season, I went 0-3 against Eric Orr. Insane.
Now you went 1-2. Y'all had a trilogy.
Yeah, we did have a trilogy.
1-2. Y'all had a rubber match. And you let Eric Orr beat you by 5.
5 points. 5.
Yeah, you tripped out on that week, OG.
And I was feeling good about that week. But when those I lost on those first 3 fights, I was like, what the hell? I was like, I feel real good. I'm like, yeah, it's going down. I'm finna go ahead and ice this man.
We all did that though. Everybody missed all our picks on Friday. But you know what? Showbox cards are traditionally hard to predict because the matchups be so close. You might have a whole roster full of fighters and they all got deep amateur backgrounds. It's hard to predict winners in them situations.
Shit. I just lost myself. Oh, Big Bro say I wasn't in last place when I was in Champ Ross last time. That shot sound like shots fired again.
Oh no, you ain't got to be last, but you got to be towards the top to get me though. That's all I'm saying. You dealing with the cream of the crop over here. Every man knows about Trey X on his damn Champ Ross. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that put us all on the map. And I'm gonna put us back on the map again. So that's all I'm saying. But look, I'm gonna keep it respectful. I ain't got no more respect for the OG, so I ain't gonna go in like I go in with everybody. But just understand when you step to the wizard, don't be surprised if you go out there and take a massive ass whoop, I'm trying to be respectful, you know what I'm saying?
If I know my Big Bro, he's sitting over there listening right now saying, yeah, I hear you. I'm gonna surprise his ass. I'm gonna show him something.
All right, we gonna see.
Big Bro got that you ain't gonna do it better than him. He got that type of spirit in him. He likes challenges.
See, Gil Coles got action because Gil Coles is a 3.5 on the pedigree scale. And what I always say, a 3.5 got action to beat anybody up to a 5, right? Gil Coles done finished in the top 10 before. So I say he a minus 250 favorite. But if me and OG went against each other, that's minus 5,000. Like the man ain't got no chance to beat me.
Whoa. Shots fired back.
50-1 favorite.
Dang. Eric All said, no, I got 2 wins and a draw. MZ never beat the likes of an Eric All.
That's what happened.
That's what he wrote.
That's what I need to start keeping track of the stats like that, man. That's what I need to start doing. I thought y'all was had went 1-1. So you 0-2-1 against them, OG.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the way. And he say he ain't trying to hit it. If I'm calling it back, run it back. Gil Cole said he a strong 3.5, maybe even a 4.
Nah, we ain't gonna go that high to a 4. He ain't been top 5 and all that. He finished like number 10 or some shit one season. He actually beat me that season because that was the only season I finished out the top 10. I was number 13. So, he got me that season. So I know he got action that beat me. He actually beat me last week because he had 130. Well, not last week, but the last week of the season. He had 132 and I had one. No, he had 132 and I had 127. So, I know he got action, but I'm still a minus 250 favorite over this dude, though. You know what I'm saying?
He say something like a 4. Man, you got good numbers over people, but yeah, I'm a favorite up against D-Lo 404 boxing this week. We just sit back and let this season come to me.
Minus 110 favorite. What you gonna do, OG?
I'm gonna go ahead and collect that change. I've been in the gym working out. My coaches got a good game plan laid out for me. I'm gonna be aggressive, but I'm gonna take my picks and when I'm gonna go ahead and heat him up. Then I'm gonna step back a little bit just to see what it is that I need to do. Then I'm gonna send that shot.
All right. You and D-Lo been wanting this action for a while. Y'all got it now.
Cause D-Lo be picking on me, man. He be sending subliminals.
Well, you beat him the first time. That's why you the favorite.
That's right. And I'm gonna continue to be the favorite when it comes down to going ahead to see what it is. When he hit me with the Magilla Gorilla, I always think that it's gonna have to be something. I'm gonna have to get him back to make him pay for that. And this is what it is. I found what it is. So I'm gonna just keep him at the back of the woodshed every time it's time for us to go and spank that ass. Tell him, don't do that no more.
Well, you can close out the series if you go out there and take him out with this here. You ain't even got to worry about a game 3.
But consider it closed.
All right.
Consider it closed, just like that. D-Lo, I hope you're listening. I'm ready. So, shoot. I know Eric all said He was saying, bro, Trey X and Marlo need to collaborate. Okay. But I had to talk to him and see what they say. I don't know exactly how we collaborate except on one of those little cartoons or something. That one y'all did with Social Scientists was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I've been having some ideas for a cartoon and shit too. I just been writing down my ideas just in case I ever get a chance to put them down. Like if I
And who
think
be
it's something,
doing the animations and shit?
that's what El Chapo be doing, Chris Rayner.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what the fuck exactly he got going on in his life. Every time I talk to him, he got some
He
different
busy.
shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So he just been busy. He could call me and shit every now and then, but he be calling me at times when I'm doing shit. I need to reach out to him and see what's going on with him because last time he called, I ain't returned the phone call and shit. Then I was meaning to, then one day turned to 2 days. The next thing you know, it's a week. The next, you know what I'm saying? I need
Right.
to call the motherfucker.
He got pretty decent prices on the cartoons. I mean, on the animation.
He wasn't even charging us shit. He was just doing that shit just to do it. Swear business. Should have probably been paying that motherfucker something all day. Ain't even no problem, man. We should have been paying that motherfucker.
Yeah, when you finally do get to reach out to him, if you could remember, ask him for me, or put him in contact with me so I can talk to him about it.
All right, I'll give you a phone number too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ain't gonna mind if you call him. He cool.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. He cool as hell.
Yeah, I like to talk to him about that. For sure.
I don't know if he'll have time to be working on the shit like that though. That's the only thing. But we just have to talk to him and see.
Yeah. I'm never in a rush to do anything. I take my time regardless of what's going on. Even if the house can be burning down. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna just take my time to think. I like, when you had the time to do something that I asked you to do, when you had the time to do it, you get it done. Now I can't suspect you to do something for me because I know everybody got a life.
Yeah.
So shoot.
I do miss doing the cartoon though. That shit was fun.
Yeah, that one when DeCane played, was it the policeman?
Yeah.
That was hilarious and surprising because he changed his voice up a way. I was like, damn, that don't even sound like that dude.
DeCane was one of the best parts of the cartoon. That's why
I parodied that shit at the dude I work with, actually.
I remember when I first heard that shit, nigga, I died laughing when I heard that one. But that shit was very funny when he did that police officer. Well, the interrogator or whatever.
Yeah, he played that role.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that shit, man. See, I'm one of them people that I really use both sides of my brain. Like I love math and shit. I'm always fucking with numbers. That's why I'm able to win in football consistently. I keep on saying we went 84-40 and won last season. You know what I'm saying? And all we did was make picks based on math. A lot of those games I never even seen them teams play before. I couldn't tell you one player on their roster. All I know is that we got a mathematical advantage in this game right here. But at the same time, I like writing scripts and shit. Like for the cartoon, that's more like a creative type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So yeah, I like that shit. I miss doing that shit.
Well, get back to it. Nothing to do it but to do it.
Yeah, but you can't do it without the motherfucker to do the cartoon, though, brother.
You do all your writing, then have it just stacked to the side.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. Like whenever I think of something, I just put it right in my notes. And just, whenever I need it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's good. That's good work. Shoot. So I've noticed that Who told me about the basketball? Oh, that was Hyphy that told me not to go live because of the basketball games. So the Lakers advanced against Minnesota.
Oh shit, I don't know, man, but
No, I'm pretty sure the Lakers advanced against Minnesota because
they
my daughters was all crunk about it.
they ain't advanced. They won game 1.
Oh, that was just game 1 that they was talking about.
Uh,
Man, they was making it seem like that was the end of it. I
They
haven't
were-
watched it, but I hear basketball is cranking up, but I ain't been in it, so I don't know. I
They
just brought
came
it
and
up.
stole one on the road. I think I might be tripping. Did they play in LA? Where the fuck they play?
I don't know. I know that they said Anthony Davis had got hurt, said he couldn't move his arm, but then he came back and he played pretty decent. And I think they said that they went into didn't they go into overtime or something?
No, they beat the brakes off of them coming down the stretch. That motherfucker, Hachimura or something like that, was hitting them threes. And then that Austin Reeves, that white boy, he was balling on that motherfucking ass. LeBron them, they ain't needing them but like a good 20 points or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Him and Anthony Davis. Shit, them other motherfuckers was hooping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Joseph Brown said that was a road game against Memphis.
That's what I thought. So they went out there and stole game 1 on the road. That's a big deal in the series. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just stole home court advantage from there.
Well, we're gonna see what happens. That's all I can say. I'm gonna have to talk to Big Bro. He know all about basketball. I don't watch basketball no more. And I used to love basketball. I'd be on that court all the time. But I'm more concerned about getting to Hawaii. And it seems like the closer I get ready to take this vacation, the more crazy people come up in their store and be trying to test you and doing all kind of craziness. The homeless people and got crunk because the dude that work overnight scary. I'm like, dude, it is what it is. He too scared to go outside and tell the homeless people don't stand in front of the store.
Yeah.
Y'all can go sit on the chairs on the side of the stove, you know what I'm saying? But don't stand in front of the stove. I come to the stove. Them motherfuckers out there like they at the bus station. Got me some good gas. Got a good fight coming up. Your sound and everything sound great tonight, bro. So I hope everything sound like this come fight night. It's going down. Tank and Ryan Garcia, 2 different names, so it's not going to even confuse us. I can't wait.
So
I can't wait.
whoever
ahead.
win that fight, who do y'all want to see them fight?
It's the 135-pound division. As long as things keep moving, I want to see him fight. Beat up Devin. I mean, not beat up Devin. Fight Devin and get Shakur into the mix. Frank Martin starting to ask for fights. Let him get into the mix. Let the so-called big names start fighting.
Right.
But shoot, whoever wins, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were getting ready to say something.
Now I was just gonna say that's one of the reasons why I'm not too excited, because I feel like whoever win the fight, they're still not gonna want to fight like no real threats to them outside of each other, because they like, they trying to be the biggest stars in boxing. They ain't trying to be the best. So that's one reason why this shit don't excite me.
Well, the only thing I can say, hopefully, if they consider themselves trying to be the biggest star in boxing, they're okay. Once you get that shine on you, the next move is to start beating up the other names. It would be behooving for them not to.
But
It'd start.
If you're trying to be the biggest star and make sure you that draw, then you don't really want to put that at risk by fighting those Shakur. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see too many names that people would be clamoring for to see them fight. Shakur and Haney are the other 2 names that people want to see.
Let's say Loma beat Haney. Do y'all want to see the winner fight Loma?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
But do you think they will?
Hmm.
Loma already been on Devontae head many years, well, not many years, but a couple of years ago.
I want to see them fight. I would want to see Loma fight Javante. If Javante win, if Ryan win and Loma win, I want to see that fight. I still want to see them fight Shakur Stevenson. If Frank Martin, if they decide to push him in a motion where he could move up, where he wanted to be in that competition with them, get him in the mix too. I'm sure that the only person that we won't be able to get to really see in that mix is Keyshawn because he would top rank.
Tank might fight Frank Martin.
That'd be a good fight. But I still want to see Tank. I need to see him deal him, Ryan, Devin. I need to see them mix it up for sure. T.O. to move out the situation, but Shakur to move into the situation. Shakur can keep fighting, but if it's time to, if the opportunity comes for them to be able to fight, I want to see them all mix it up. That's what I'm accepting. Anything else would be to me a waste.
Yeah. See, one fight I really want to see is Shakur versus Tank, though. I love to see that fight.
We did. I felt like if they all started fighting, I felt like those two would be the last two standing, and I'm riding with the baby world beater.
Well, we call him baby world beater, man.
You ride with Tank too? Shakur too, Trey?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Give me that 5. That junior AIBA World Championship gold medalist, motherfucker. Olympic silver medalist. Really could have been a gold medalist. Give me that motherfucker. Give me that dude that got the punch percentage. What's the margin? You know what I'm saying? Like where he go out there and land 35% of his punches, and his opponent only land like 12%. Yeah, give me that motherfucker. Matter of fact, he got the highest plus minus in the game.
Right.
That's why I'm so high on the dude, because that's what Mayweather used to do.
Man, I was sitting here thinking that, bro, thinking that same thing. He got Mayweather numbers.
Yep.
Yeah, I just watched Jeff Mayweather talking about that fight. He was saying that they asked him who was the closest thing to Floyd. He said Shakur.
Yep. And behind Shakur is Bivol. And that's one reason why I was so big on Bivol beating Canelo.
Yeah.
Like that offensive efficiency and defensive efficiency, that shit mean a lot to me, like in all sports. That you can measure it in, you know what I'm saying? Like boxing and football and shit. But yeah, Shakur is number 1, and from what I've seen, Bivol is number 2.
Right.
Yeah, I'm riding with Shakur. And seeing him the way he's starting to fill out, I'm getting even that more confident in this dude. Eric, I said, MG, if you like sushi, you can get it. You can get some just as good as anywhere else in the gas stations in Hawaii. For real?
Another thing about Shakur is that his opponents done got like to a certain level and been steady to me. Like from Herring to Valdez to Conceição to this guy. What the fuck is his name?
The Japanese guy?
Shino.
No.
Yeah, Yoshino. To me, that's a pretty steady 4 opponents in a row.
Yeah.
I don't see no major dips or mountains or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Steady. Yep.
Yeah, he don't really see no low level smoke. He's trying to get the best he can get.
Yep.
Joseph Brown saying, if y'all want to see it, you have to support both pay-per-views so both networks will give the green light on the winner's fight next.
Well, I know I'm definitely buying the pay-per-view. Most definitely.
Then Eric,
that Loma versus Haney, they said that shit only gonna be $60.
Yep, 59. Yep.
Might fool that one.
What day is that?
May 20th.
May 20th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure.
I forgot about that shit being on pay-per-view.
I thought somebody fought in June.
No, you
You talking about Clarissa Shield?
or
Her
Cool.
fight is in June.
I thought you talking about maybe Cool Boy Steph and Nakata. Well, not Inoue. I mean,
Yeah, they fight in June too, I think, right?
I probably got to get off and go get me something to eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit these last few in the chat. I done pretty much rolled through everything. I think we did a great job. But
I saw a rumor. I told you about that rumor that whatchamacallit? Well, I said last night on Marlo that they got a rumor that Bud and Spence gonna fight in June 17th. They say it's gonna be announced at the fight this weekend.
I think Steven Espinoza shut that down.
Oh, okay. He was saying it could be July as well.
That would be dope, but I would like to see it, man. Fucking, I ain't gonna get pessimistic, and I ain't gonna be looking for it either, though.
Yeah.
Right. Who Michaela Mayer fighting? She got a fight coming up, right?
She already
Just
fought.
I missed it.
Yeah.
He ended up fighting Lucy Wildheart because Leonardo too. They wouldn't approve her. The British board wouldn't approve her because she got a glass eye or some shit. Like,
She
been
what?
with it for years, yeah. All of a sudden they want to approve her.
Wow.
The
So
girl,
did she win?
yeah, she won, but the girl she fought was pretty tough. She fighting back in her.
Man, I can't believe I missed that.
Yep.
And I didn't hear nobody talk about it.
It was on the Joyce undercard.
Yep.
Oh shoot. That link that Hypey sent me only showed the Joyce fight. He talking to Hypey, he's talking to Eric Ross saying wouldn't bother Bob wouldn't bother with Javante. He dug Loma way back in 2017. I'm sure Trey X fell out so he can go get him something to eat. Yeah. Oh, he back.
Yeah, that was an accident, my bad.
Oh, I thought that hunger hit you and you just had to go do what you had to do.
Oh yeah, I'm about to go in a minute.
Hold up, stop with that. You can check on the Nevada State Commission schedule and Texas State Commission schedule. There's no June 17th date for that nigga in Nebraska and the nigga from Texas. Joseph Brown said we ain't even talking. We gonna entertain those rumors about that fight till they punch each other for the first time after the first bell. So, bro, you want to end it up for us tonight?
You say you want to shut it down?
Unless y'all still want to ride, you know me, I'll ride. It'll be 3:00 in the morning before we be getting off of here.
This is your channel, brother.
Hey, with you.
You can do whatever the hell you want to. That's the beauty of it.
Ain't it dope? You get to sit back. You get to sit back and ride, talk noise. MZ, I'm almost home. If you want to keep it going, I will hop on. See? So yeah, I'm gonna let you ride on in, Hyphy. Slow down, though. Don't be turning the corners too fast.
I'm about to get in the chat. I'm about to jump in the chat.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Oh, I didn't. Let me see. I didn't. Oh, I didn't. That happen for real. Thought that was just YouTube talk. Oh, and Hyphy. Social scientist. You been doing any writing, man? Musically?
Well, you know, I'm always making music. I ain't wrote nothing, no lyrics.
But you been banging out some tracks?
Yeah, I'm always doing that.
Man, when you gonna let me check out some of the new tracks?
Shit, whenever, man. Like I said, man,
I know you be busy
every day. Like
I know you be busy. I've been missing out. I haven't been making I've been making a couple of surprises I done put on the burner, but he been making some good ones. He been putting some good ones together.
Okay.
He's been putting together some real good ones. We got some ideas that we're coming up with. You still got the track to Hydro Glow?
The instrumental.
Yeah.
Uh,
But where the hook go?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cause can you lay down some of that hook when you get the chance?
Oh,
Cause I'm replacing the hook. Same hook, it's just that you see I want to get better harmony in the hook.
oh, just sing over the hook.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to send it to me without the music, a cappella.
Okay.
And then I have it finished up and I'll be able to get it totally out.
Okay.
I couldn't just let it go. There's a lot of stuff I kept hearing. I'm like, oh no, I want this to be better. I need this today. So that's what's been holding that up.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Man, you ever been so upset sometimes that you be like, I just want to just like be able to do something to somebody?
Yeah.
I've been having this kind of feeling at work because people coming in that motherfucker, man. This one dude walks in the store, he looks at me, so I'm busy taking care of some people. I watch him go over to the fountain drink area, get him a drink, he started drinking. So I said, hey man, you gonna pay for that? So he said, I don't have no money. So I said, so why you drinking? This boy said, well, you don't know my intentions. I said, it look like your intentions to drink a free soda and probably steal some shit. So he said, so what you want me to do? I said, I want you to get your dirty ass about the store, man. What you think this is? So he looking back at me like he want to do something to me. And I'm like, dude, this really is not the time for you to try to play with me. I had, you know how you wanted, oh man, just thinking about it right now, I want to butt that nigga upside his head with that iron.
Let me backtrack, dog. He said he had no money, right?
Right.
So then he said, you don't know my intentions. Like, what? You definitely don't intend to pay.
Exactly. I'm like,
If you
the
don't
hell
intend
you
to pay,
mean?
get the fuck.
Get your punk ass up out of here. What your intentions is to drink a free drink. And it looked like you finna about to try to steal some stuff. Get your ass up out of here, man. But to look back, you know what I'm saying? To look back. And you know, I take my friend to work with me all the time because they keep me company. This motherfucker.
You said you take who to work with you?
My friend.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
Me and my friend be in there chilling, listening to music, catching with it's time to catch Trey X there. We just doing our thing.
Yeah.
My friend be letting me know, don't worry about nothing. I got you. I know. I got you too. Man, that dude ran me so hot, bro. He ran me so. I told him, though, whenever you see me in the store, don't come in. Don't come in.
Yeah, I feel you.
Just
Well,
keep it
he
moving.
said he done been in there stealing. He should be banned from the store.
Exactly. You don't know my intentions. But you don't know my intentions, though. Your intentions, what? Man, I was so taken aback with that. But I quickly came back and said, your intentions is to drink a free soda.
All right.
Then, you know, I take my little time midnight. I close the store down, count the money, stuff like that. And, you know, clean up, restock, do my things to get myself back together. And then I open back up. Now, this sister pulls up with these two Caucasian guys while I'm doing what I have to do to keep it clean. She's standing at the door talking through the door, and I'm being as polite as possible. And I'm like, I'm trying to clean up this and that, and the other. Give me a few minutes, and I open the door. So I open the door, and this dude walk in. I'm standing over by the cooler, and she runs in, And she tells this guy, why you didn't tell me it was open? Oh, I'm finna get me a free drink now. Now I'm sitting here saying to myself, bitch, you've been talking to me through the door for 5 minutes and just so you can try to come in and get something free. So I say, how you gonna get that? And she didn't look up, so I guess apparently she thought I was the dude talking to her. She said, shoot, I'm gonna just get it and walk out. And I'm like, why would you do that? And then she looks at me and say, ooh, I can't stand you. Apparently she was on something. So we started having a conversation because she hasn't poured the drink. She was still bending down trying to get the cup. For some reason, she couldn't get the cup out the holder. She going back and forth with me. I got an evil heart, is what I'm told. This lady is really digging into me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, why don't you just get on out the store? You know, I ain't trying to listen to no more of that. So she takes both her hands and grabs these styrofoam cups that you get the drinks out of. And she struggled for a hot second and pulls out two and holds her hands up in the air, dog, and squeezes them together and busts the cups and throw them on the ground and turn around like, and she's just screaming.
Wow.
And she takes this canister that's in front of the register. It only had like 3 candy bars in it. She slings that to the floor, walks out the door, called me a punk, all kind of different names that my mama didn't name me, and got ready to get in that truck. And I was like, I'm sorry that you were upset, man. She hurled some other insult at me about, one of those sexual things. And I said, I don't partake in people that sell themselves like that. She was hot. The white guy was sitting there looking at me. I said, man, I think it'd be a good idea if y'all just go ahead and leave, for y'all end up going to jail for no reason.
Right.
Not that I'm going to call the police because, I don't think nothing that serious to call the police unless somebody come in there and rob us or shoot. But you got crunk because you couldn't get a drink. I'm telling you, man, it'd be some stuff coming on in there. Joseph Brown said, MZ, you could write a cartoon series off your store stories. Man, it'd be some kind of stuff going on in there. I could just imagine the animation that would go with them. That's why I would like to talk to, I lost his name. Just like that. Every one of the names. What's the guy's name? Social?
Who was that?
The guy that do the cartoons. The animation.
Mr. Rainer.
Yeah, Mr. Rainer. But it'd be some stuff going on in there that's just crazy. The people I work with. I'm starting to see why people have this stereotype about saying, man, I can't work with a bunch of women. Oh my gosh. God, man.
I learned that same lesson, bro. Cause I work at my job, you know what I'm saying? Most of the job where I work is a bunch of men, but you have certain areas where it's more women. And I ended up working in the area where it's more women. It was like all types of drama over there, man. Like it was just unbelievable.
Man, it's draining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's draining because they team up. 1 week, this group, these women is teamed up and mad at this woman. Then the next, it's like an amoeba. It just keep on changing and moving. And I'm like, what is really going on? And
it ain't like when you work with men, like if you working with some dudes and like as soon as you get over there, dudes be like, yeah, man, you saying you gotta watch dude. I don't really fuck with him, blah, blah, blah. It pretty much remained like that. But like one thing I noticed when I was working with the women, I got over there, chick talking shit about the other girl. Next week, they cool as hell. I'm like, man, come on, what is this? Like,
right.
Y'all really be two-faced as hell.
Man, cutthroat. Because they could be talking about one of them and she'll walk in the door and, hey, girl, you were just talking about this lady being late. And then when she comes through the door, it's like, oh, hey, girl, you late again, ha, ha, ha. Hugs and kisses and music. And I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
But, I keep to myself, y'all just got to do your work when I'm around. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll send you home.
Right.
No discussion. But they be in there, you know what I'm saying? And, boy, men, and if it ain't about the man, it's about the brother. If it ain't about the brother, this girl over here or this hoe over there. And I'm like, dude, this is insane the way these ladies, these women be here doing what they doing.
Right.
Here God say women turn on each other more than the NWO. Let me get off of this before I end up in trouble.
Right. I mean, if I hadn't had that experience, like working with a bunch of women, man, I would have thought like that shit was, if somebody said that, I'd been like, man, why you being
You
sexist,
tripping.
whatever. But like, yeah.
But it's
Once you
real.
experience it, yeah.
It's real.
Okay.
It is real. And I'm like making sure I choose my words correctly and all this kind of stuff. Because the last thing I want somebody to accidentally think is I touched them or something, or said something to make them feel like, because Lord, no. Mm-mm. If you know what I know about what I work with, you would be like, y'all
Yeah.
stop.
They be trying to get aggressive and shit. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna say nothing back to them.
Right.
The white dude the other day it said some crazy shit. Well, like a couple months back. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't give a fuck about him. I was I was all in his face, but I'm like, nah, these women, bro, they can say anything. Have you up out of here. So,
Just like that.
because I ain't really big on arguing with no women anyway, but like anything you say, you could just be like, hey, can you not do that? And then next thing you know, they in the oh, he's harassing me. I'm not finna say shit to her.
I feel you. I feel you. So, you know how you have, I got more than one vehicle. I got 4 vehicles, but my son drive one, I drive one. One sit in the garage, one sit in the driveway. So my favorite vehicle that I like driving, the alternator go out in it.
Right.
I'm like, no problem. I just jump in one of the other vehicles. But I haven't been starting them up or nothing. All the whole dead. I don't have, every one of them.
All your cars dead.
All of them was dead.
Damn.
I get a jump. I back in the day, you jump your car, you drive down the street and drive back. You good. You can start it back up. Not today's cars. You drive down the street and drive back and cut it off. You need to jump again. You got damn near drive for an hour before they're all ready to go. I'm spending money on stuff, man. I'm trying to hold on so when I get to Hawaii, I might try some of that gas station sushi that Eric are talking about.
And when you headed to Hawaii, man?
In what's the day, the 18th? In 10 days.
Oh, okay.
In 10 days. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna be able to go live with MZ Talks Boxing.
Man, we ain't gotta worry about that. You in Hawaii, we understand.
That's gonna be the point. I'm in Hawaii, y'all. Look.
You gonna change the background to some palm trees and shit.
A view of that ocean coming up on that beach.
Yeah.
Try to catch it at a sunset or something like that. This guy was telling me that he flew to Korea, and he said they crossed the not the time zone, but some kind of light zone. He said it was dark, and then he said they got a certain area and it went from dark to light to like from night to day in like 10 seconds.
Damn.
I'm like, that's like mind-boggling. 10 seconds it went from straight night to straight day.
Yeah. He said while he was traveling.
Yeah, he said they were flying to Korea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see. Wait. Hi, if you say MZ send me the stream, key, I'm going to stream to show myself. Wilder. It's Bomb Squad. It's Bomb Squad time. This man say go to the Chinese people and get some curry chicken too in Hawaii. Man, it's fire. Yeah, God sending me to all the spots he done went and hit. Send you the stream, y'all keep.
You had to get you some of that Hawaiian barbecue, that damn chicken katsu.
Katsu?
Yeah, KATSU, chicken katsu. That shit is delicious. I used to date a Tongan girl. We used to always go to damn Hawaiian barbecue. That damn chicken katsu go hard. They big on spam out there too. It's one thing I can't remember what you call it, but it's like spam and rice wrapped in seaweed. I forget what they call that shit, but they eat that shit like crazy.
Oh my goodness. It's crazy you said that because obese eats that.
Yeah.
But I've never been to spam, from a little kid. I just, spam just ain't been that thing. Spam old too. It's been around forever.
Oh yeah, I used to eat the hell out of spam when I was little. I used to love that shit. But I don't fuck with it now.
Certain things that you have when you was little, you grew up, you be like, nah, I just can't do it no more.
Yeah, just
Like-
because I found out what was in the shit, I'm like, damn. Why would you feed this shit to your children?
Why would anybody eat it? But when you don't know what's in something, you will eat.
Yeah.
It's only when you find out that it turn in your stomach and on your taste buds.
Yeah. Shit, I've been vegan for about a month anyway, so
Really?
yeah.
How's that going?
Decided I was gonna go back to it for a little bit. It's going cool, man. Going cool.
Yeah, my daughter had stopped eating meat for a while. And what was she? She was eating I guess she was vegetarian. It was just vegetables. My wife had changed, started buying the meat made out of spices and stuff like that for her.
Yeah.
And man, my little girl, I don't know. I'm like, I can't live in a house with a vegetarian. Their gas is terrible.
He said the gas, goddamn.
Man,
That's the
my
best
little
one to
girl,
eat.
she was eating all vegetarian stuff. I'm like, my wife was literally cooking exactly. She was looking up menus and stuff and cooking exactly things like that. My little girl was like, oh, it's delicious. And she was killing it. And then killing me in my nose senses. Because, like, dude, I thought you would be smelling a little better since you're not
You say
eating meat.
vegetarian. See, a vegetarian can still eat cheese and eggs and shit like that. So, yeah, you probably eat much more of that shit if you don't have meat too, because that's a protein source. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you will have a lot of gas doing that.
That boy, Hyphy said Eric ought to be eating spam, canned weenies, and ramen noodles.
Not the Vienna sausage.
Vienna sausage went hard back in the day.
Hell yeah, I used to kill that shit.
Vienna sausage was lifesaver sometimes.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
What is it? 6 little weenies in there. You eat those 6 little weenies, your ass would be full as a kid.
I used to kill all the little processed meat, Vienna sausage, potted meat. I used to eat all that shit.
I had a homeboy used to just eat the potted meat with his fingers, just dig it out the can like that.
Come on, man.
Those some good old school memories.
Yeah.
You find a can of Vienna sausage. Oh man. Pour that oil off of them, run some water on top of them, get that oil off and pour that off, and go hard in the paint.
Yeah.
As a kid in the projects, I get a can of Vienna sausage. I have enough energy to go for the day. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you heard me tell you before, breakfast was hard coming up sometimes, especially in the summertime. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Can of Vienna sausage back then was like 10 cents.
Damn. Yeah, that shit used to be cheap.
Cheap, not the word. Some people don't understand what the real reality of inflation. Pennies used to really carry some weight.
Oh yeah, you used to get candy for pennies at the store.
Man, it was a such thing. Even the little candy dispensaries used to take pennies. Those they don't even take pennies no more.
Right. They need to get rid of the penny.
I don't think you. How could you possibly do getting rid of number one?
But I'm saying like everything just need to be in multiples of 5 or something, because the damn penny don't carry no weight.
Except when it's $1.07.
It's a what now?
$1.07.
Yeah, I'm saying it need to just be $1.10 just for the penny.
I don't want to give them 3 extra pennies for $1.07. I don't want to do that. I like the penny.
We'll make it $1.05 then. Shit.
I feel like if they got rid of the penny some kind of way, they taking more of my money that I don't really want to give them in the first place.
Yeah, you know they gonna round up.
Right. Well, I don't want to help them do that. Leave the penny alone, man. Leave the penny alone. That's a sensitive spot. Let Abraham Lincoln on the penny do his thing. You can't get to 100 without one.
Facts.
Man, that's what I say. Potted meat and sardines. Oh my gosh, this man pulled out the sardines on us. Sardines with some saltine crackers. Sardines and mustard.
Yeah.
Sardines and hot sauce. Man.
Sardines and cottonseed oil.
What? Cottonseed oil.
Yeah.
Can't say I've had that one. Wait a minute. That's the one with the yeah.
They be having them oysters in the cottonseed oil.
Oh, you mess with oysters?
Yeah, man, I love oysters.
Really?
Yeah.
I've tried them. It's not something that I would just readily order. But if I was real hungry and that was all they were serving, yeah, I could eat them.
Yeah, the oysters go hard.
So how you like clam?
It's alright. Alright.
How you take your oysters raw?
Man, the first time I ever had oysters, they was fried, and that was the most delicious seafood I had ever had in my life. But it was like this at this little mom and pop store in my hometown, and they had just opened it. They had one little restaurant. I don't know where the fuck they got them oysters from, but they was big and juicy. I ain't never been able to find oysters like that ever again in my life. But them fried oysters was the best thing I ever had. And now I order them any kind of way, like open on the shell, all that shit. I like them any kind of way.
Okay. Yeah, my wife is more into that as they would say exotic seafood. Just give me some shrimp, lobster tails, and I'm pretty good.
Yeah, I'll fuck with the shrimp.
I'll wear some shrimp out.
Yeah.
Cocktail, fried. My favorite is grilled with garlic butter on them.
Or sea roaches, as niggas call them.
As
They
people,
trying to
yeah.
be all highfalutin and shit. But,
All right, call it what you want. Calamari. You ever tried that?
I had it out of a can one time. I ain't never had no decent calamari.
I know Papados, they fry it.
Okay.
It look like it almost looks like once it's fried, it almost looks like onion rings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Did
now
y'all fuck with the pickled pig feet when you were growing up?
dude, we used to go to the corner store and they would have a big jar of pickled pig feet for like 25 cents. You can get you a foot.
Yeah.
Man, I cannot lie to you. I have eaten a pickled pig foot once in a while as a youngster.
Yeah.
I have knocked that off before. And it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I used to be confused about that shit because we had the little corner store we used to go to all the time. My cousin used to always get the pickle pig feet. I'm like, man, what do you see in that shit? I'm like, all this candy in here, nigga. You want to get a pickle pig foot? I don't understand. But yeah,
He said, "Oh." So I take it you weren't messing with the pickle pig feet.
nah, it wasn't my thing. I was fucking with the junior mints. You know what I'm saying?
That was just, it was every once in a while I'd go ahead and grab a pickle pig feet foot, you know what I'm saying? It was just what it was. But I always had, when it was candy time, you better believe I had the candy. I had the candy.
Yeah.
But nothing like going to that candy store and being able to get, you got $1 worth, you got $1, you can get a true $1's worth of candy.
For real.
With no taxes. That was the beauty about penny candy. It wasn't taxed.
Yeah.
You going there
Is
buy
that
candy?
hyphy on the panel?
Yeah, that's hyphy. It's a Haney never say. I can't read the rest of it.
Let's fight Shakur or something like that.
What's up, hyphy? You just leading.
It says Haney never says let's fight Shakur.
Okay.
But now I was before I went, vegan and stuff, my family comes from Louisiana, seafood capital. So I was heavy on seafood. Yeah, I mean, like, man, I'm telling you, I went so heavy on seafood in my life.
Are you vegan right now?
Oh yeah, me and Joseph Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how long you been?
Shoot, me, I'm about close to about 10 years deep.
Oh, okay.
And I would say Joseph is at least 2 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I've been like on and off for many years.
Hey, y'all, cause I was listening to y'all talk. Don't we always got like one of the friends or something or family member who you didn't even ask them, but them niggas that go out of their way to tell you, they vegetarian or vegan. Damn well they lying.
Yes. Well, I just seen you eating a piece of steak 2 days ago. Steak on your salad. Don't count as being a vegetarian.
Well, see, we went to T. Jones, Debbie house, and whenever she cooked, we can't turn that down. They take it as disrespect. So of course I'm gonna eat my auntie stuff.
Yeah.
See, that's one thing you don't have to ever worry about me claiming to be a certain person that eat a certain food.
Now, how about this? What about the niggas that lie about eating bacon?
Eat who?
Bacon.
Oh, they don't touch swine?
Yeah.
Are you talking about a fake Muslim?
Man, it's a whole bunch of niggas that lie about that they don't eat pork. Them niggas eat pork regularly.
Pork chops, ham.
Them niggas get bacon on their burgers.
Pickle pig feet.
Yeah.
Hey man, like I said, pickle pig feet as a youngster was good to me. I have no shame in saying I ate porky pig feet. You know what I'm saying? It was cooked in my auntie's house. You know what I'm saying? They cooked pig feet.
Yeah.
It went down. I didn't know when the kitchen ain't producing like what you be hearing in other houses. Shit, whatever produced in their kitchen, you pretty much eating.
Yeah.
I have got my ass whooped before because I wouldn't eat some greens. I took that ass whooping.
Damn. Yeah, we used to eat chitlins all the time when we was little.
Chitlins was like a part of the Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
And Christmas. You could pretty much guarantee on Christmas and Thanksgiving, it was gonna be some chitlins getting clean, a couple of buckets, getting clean, house just permeating profusely.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, man.
Yeah, I grew up. You know, that was the same thing. Them holidays grew up. You know, eating them things.
But once they came out that pot, they was ready. If they cooked right, they cleaned right. Well, you know, my auntie and them, that's something they gonna make sure that's done. But you eat a bowl of chilies with hot sauce. I don't know no other way to eat them.
Yeah.
But
So,
you
hey,
know
Ivan,
what?
you say you been vegan for 10 years. Like, what you be doing for your B12 intake? Cause they say you gotta make sure you find you a source of supplement or something.
Well, you know they say that. I've also seen some evidence that kind of goes against that. So at least me, I really don't even like put a focus on that.
Right.
But yeah, but there's definitely like certain things that people will sell. Yeah, you got to be careful to get a supplement for this. I don't do any of that because one thing that you learn with this stuff, if you try to consume supplements and them green powders and all that stuff, you got to put your body in the right position to be able to absorb all of that stuff, or else
Right.
it's useless.
So you be on that Dr. Sabi like, what is
Fuck
protein?
nah. That bitch ass nigga.
And then Dr. Sabi said, what is protein?
Hey, we speak about black people again. Our black people who be eating all the wrong shit. They love to bring up Dr. Sebi. Oh, see, they killed him because he telling the truth. Man, that nigga was a fucking scammer. Don't listen to shit Dr. Sebi said.
I don't know, man. That's some of that list of food he came out with is helpful if you're trying to heal some shit. That
Nah, hey,
alkaline food list.
see, separate that. The list could be accurate. Him himself, that it was a fucking scammer.
Oh, okay. Why you say that?
Oh, just because it's the facts. I mean, that's how he got ran out of South Africa for being full of shit. I'm saying you could pull that shit on like unhealthy ass obese Americans. You can't pull that shit on people who, also then grew up many hundreds of years, got um, natural remedies and stuff. But yeah, Dr. Sebi was a fucking scammer. Now separate that from, do I agree with like just the most of the information that he, gave? Yeah, I do. Like you said, the food list and all that. But I separate that from the man himself. That nigga was full of shit, a fucking scammer.
I don't understand why you saying that though. Like what he did that was scamming.
Oh man, well, last I would just have to, maybe like just teach you more about like, the stuff he did, like when he tried to go to South Africa, all this stuff where he was like, trying to basically like bill celebrities with excess bills. He did lose court cases. That's something that they don't talk about also. Just all the time. I would just have to, show you stuff, but man, that nigga was just the opportunist.
I ain't heard about it trying to build celebrities excess bill.
Yeah, look, he got Michael Jackson. He got stuff with him. All type of stuff, man. I'm just saying, like,
Is that the guy
because
who who said that if you eat certain foods, it could cure certain illnesses or something?
oh yeah, yeah,
I think it
black.
was some big illness that he was saying that if you ate, it would cure.
He's talking about he had the cure for HIV.
I
Yeah, he
think
was
that's
saying
what it
that in
is.
court cases that he had proven that he cured cancer and HIV and shit like that.
Yeah, nah, he never proved no fuck. He never proved that shit in no court cases. See, that's a lie too. But I mean, I'm gonna just say this, like, not making it all about him, but it's other, it's been other, natural, holistic. Well, I won't even call them doctors, just the influences that have also been in line with the information. He just took it and
Oh, it's
made a
many
whole
of them.
yeah. He just made a whole mockery out of it. But like I said, the information, as far as the most of the information, I would agree with him. I just separate the information from the person with the fucked up morals. But I mean, yeah. If y'all got any questions, shoot them.
Shoot,
I was just wondering what you like what your regimen is if you have one, or do you just be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat vegetables? You know what I'm saying? Because some people focus on protein, the B12, you know, people have different focuses and whatnot.
Yeah, I actually just like I said, I don't do like none of those supplements. I don't do none of that. But I actually just like I eat a lot of vegetables myself. Just like cooking and stuff. Like I said, I grill. I think I grill more like any two meat just combined. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Steam stuff, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grill some fajita meat tomorrow. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
it's going down. Say, I got an embarrassing tale. The King, you heard me tell you that my car just broke down, right? My favorite one to ride is my rodeo. It stops on me around the corner from the house. Now, the road is kind of got a little hill to it, and it's a gas station where you turn right and it's gonna go down a hill. Then you can turn up in the gas station and do what you got to do to your car if it break down. So I break down. I'm sitting there. I let the cars go by me. I get out. Now, mind you, I feel like I'm not in shape. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to push this car, and I haven't pushed the car in a while. So I get ready to lean into it, and the car started. The rodeo started rolling. And I'm like, man, this is pretty easy. And I'm thinking about my arm that I'm injured. I'm like, it's not no pressure on my arm. I'm pushing. I'm like, this is, I'm tripping. I'm feeling good about myself. So I open the door and I jump in. And when I jump in, I look towards the back because I got the back window up, because I like riding like that. And lo and behold, I see a guy back there pushing, talking about, go ahead, go ahead. Imagine how my confidence shot down as I jumped back out the car to start helping him some more because I thought I was pushing that bitch by myself. And I was feeling good about how easy I was pushing it because in my mind, I was like, dude, you still got it. Old as you are, you know what I'm saying? You still got it. I'm feeling good. But this hoe started rolling down this hill and it kind of sped up on me. And I got the door open and I'm trying to jump in this hole, man. And when I made the first jump, I missed.
Damn.
And I looked like I know people was looking probably, dude. I was sitting there struggling trying to get into my car. And the only thing I kept thinking was, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. By the time I got in the truck and turned into the gas station, I was winded like a mug. I sat there, I was in disbelief because, man, I literally jumped. And I'm thinking I'm going to jump on up in here and hit the driver's seat and do my thing. It didn't go like that at all. When I jumped up there, one of my legs didn't make it. And I hit back on the ground, so I got to start running again. But I literally almost fell. It took everything it had in me to hold on. Dude, I don't know what's worse, the part about almost falling and thinking that I was pushing the truck by myself.
And that sounds like something off Atlanta, man.
Who?
Off the show, Atlanta. That sounds like something off that show.
Well, I don't know about the show on that part, but I know for sure it was happening to me in real life. It'd be my luck. Somebody probably recorded it, caught me slipping. And I'll be viral or something. Please don't let nothing like that show up.
Hey man, it's a little off topic, man. You heard about Jonathan Majors?
Jonathan Majors. Who was he?
He's an actor. He in Creed 3 or whatever.
Oh, the dude that also was in Cowboys and Aliens. No, it's some kind of crazy movie he in, but I know who you're talking about. The dude that plays the adversary in Creed.
Yeah.
About him supposed to having domestic violence abuse or something.
Yeah, now he done been dropped by his talent agency and all of that shit.
I actually have heard about it, but I haven't done any digging into it, or I haven't been catching anything that a lot of people have been talking about it. Yeah. I really don't know anything more than that up on it.
So yeah, apparently, he was dealing with one of them some snow beckies, and they had got into an argument in an Uber. And so he called the police. And then so she had marks and stuff on her. And so they have to think this because this was in New York, they have to make an arrest. So they took him to jail, arrested him, but then they let him out or whatever, just because they had to make the arrest. And so then now Marvel talking about replacing them and all types of shit. Because he was in that new Ant-Man shit. He about to be the main villain in this
Right.
new Marvel phase. So yeah, now they talking about possible replacements, and he done got dropped by his management and PR team and all types of shit, man. But his lawyers were saying that the video would prove that he wasn't at fault. He didn't do nothing. They done released some text message from the girl talking about he didn't choke her and all this type of shit. But I don't know, it's looking bad. But I was just wondering if you had any thoughts, if you think that's some real shit, or you think it's like some of that Hollywood insider shit where it's like for some reason he done pissed somebody off, or they trying to set him up, or what.
Well, when I saw that he was, that something like that came up, I can't lie and say that it just slightly crossed my mind that at this point he's pretty hot. Even though this trouble is coming up, like you said, he's finna be a main villain in the Marvel. He got the Creed thing going. He's it's another show that I feel, I can't remember the name of the program, the movie, but he's in that too. He also The Harder They Fall.
Crab Country.
You love Crab Country, The Harder They Fall. It's moves being made with it. And like you said, did he piss somebody off or didn't hold up his end of some kind of deal or something like that? You know how conspiracy theorists think.
Yeah.
And this is Hollywood that we're talking about.
I'm a proud conspiracy theorist, so
Okay, so then you understand me when I say that the things that go on in Hollywood.
Oh, most definitely, man.
And when I always tend to think when you start to see a face show up a lot, then some kind of way they got on the fast track. Now, if this face continues to show up, then they kept riding the fast track. If that face all of a sudden run into a brick wall, then somebody didn't get happy on the fast track. So you got to go type thing.
Yeah.
Could it be that? Possibly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because I was very surprised that he was going to be playing that main villain the way he is. Because, when you look at, like, in the last phase of Marvel, they had Thanos. Even though he was the villain, people, look up to Thanos a lot. But, he was played by a white dude. So it's like, I was just surprised a black man was going to be in that position where he was going to be so powerful in the Marvel universe. Because that's, big business right there. So, I don't know.
Yeah. Thanos was going to be black at first.
Yeah.
I can't remember the actor's name.
They switched it up. So it's like my view was like, man, they ain't never had no black character play such a big role. So I don't know. I'd be surprised if he even remained black if they replace him.
Well, hopefully, whatever going on is not true.
Yeah.
And people don't pull the trigger as fast as the ones that already have.
Yeah, man, because it's like he did all this happened is he been accused of some shit, and even his accuser has recanted. So I'm like, people talking about he's an abuser and all this shit. I'm like, how can you just be an abuser because you got you called the police on the woman, but now people saying you an abuser? Like what?
Hey, that's society of today.
Yeah.
People pick and choose who they want to represent and who they want to knock down. I mean, that's literally the way we live today. So I'm hoping the best for the man because, I enjoy watching him on the movie and playing the roles he's played.
Man, he like my favorite actor right now.
So for them to do this, something's up. I watched Creed 3.
Yeah.
And this is not a shot. I'm just being honest. If Terrence Crawford is in the movie, I either went to the bathroom or was getting something to eat or something because I didn't see his part.
Yeah. It probably wasn't big. I mean,
I did see
so I didn't even know he
David
was in the movie.
Benavidez'
You
brother.
just said it.
Huh?
I didn't even know he's supposed to be in the movie till you just said that.
Yeah, that's what I heard he was in the movie. So, you know, I didn't watch it to see if he was in the movie. I just watched it to see it because OB's told me to come over to the crib. I went over and we checked out the movie. And I saw David Benavidez' brother. He, you know, I saw him. But I can't remember his name. The actor we talking about, I enjoyed the way he played that role.
Jonathan Majors. Yeah.
I enjoyed the way he played that role. But once again, I hope the accusations being made against him are false. And it comes out that it's false. And he can continue his career.
Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know what would have happened with him or what kind of conspiracies might be transpiring. Like if he pissed somebody off or what, but you know, who knows?
Yeah. It's almost sad to say you hope somebody make it in the career now doing music and acting. Seeing all these horror stories coming out and these different acts going against people. Do you really want to wish somebody good luck into something like that? You know what I mean? Am I on mute?
No, you. I'm wondering what happened to Hyphy. The man had to go grill him some vegetables.
Yeah, he said, man, had to go grill him some vegetables.
No, I was over here catching up on some highlights, everything I missed.
Oh, okay.
What, some sporting highlights?
Yeah, the playoffs.
Oh, so basketball playoffs, what's the layout on that? I don't know. I'm just asking. I brought it up with Trey X and threw us off because he didn't know nothing about him and I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. So it's the first series. So right now, you know, it's 8 different series going on, 16 teams. I haven't been able like watch any of the games, but yeah, like just catching highlights and stuff. As far as like what type of teams is in there, well, at least anything surprising, the Golden State Warriors, they down 0-2 against
who?
the Sacramento Kings, a team that ain't been known for even making the playoffs lately.
I think Big Bro told me Giannis hurt.
I did see where he had like fell on his back pretty hard, but I haven't so yeah, the first game he fell on his back, didn't come back. But I don't know if they play game 2 yet.
That's crazy. I hope he all right. I'm gonna try to catch some of the games. I'll be seeing them on my Sling. And
You got a Sling?
Yeah. My daughter made me get rid of my AT&T Uverse.
Oh, you talking about that app Sling?
The
So it's like a box.
Nah, Sling is like
it's
just a
like
little
Roku.
service for app.
You get it through Roku. That's how we got it. We got it on the Roku.
Yeah, it's like that little service, like a little cable service, right?
Yeah, that's what it is. But you pick the channels that you want on there.
Yeah, because they have like 2 different, like blue and orange plan or some shit like that.
Correct. Or you can get both of them.
Yeah, I had that for a little bit. Last time I had it, I just bought like a foreign version because I wanted to see this fight in Argentina.
Okay.
So I ordered it for a month just to see that.
I've been having it for a minute because my daughter changed my TV on me. Said, Dad, you don't need to have AT&T no more. Which all my stuff was running off of it. But since that's my baby girl, she the oldest. I let her go and do her thing. So I've been having Sling.
Yeah, it's way too much to try to watch. It's like all these games and stuff. I'm, we some casuals these days. So I watch highlights.
I feel you. I guess that's how I'm gonna get mine by watching some highlights. I might catch a game. I don't know. I'm just so super crunk about this vacation getting ready to come up. I can barely stay focused on not hurrying up saying, man, I gotta just thinking of all the stuff I gotta do before I go, which is not a lot because my wife packed for me before she went to California.
How long you gonna be on vacation?
About 12 days.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So now gas station giving out a nice little vacation.
It is what it is. So I'm shoot. I want to go to Pearl Harbor, but my biggest thing is I want to go to. Wait, did I say Pearl Harbor? Yeah, I want to go there, and then I want to surf, not boogie board. I want to get on a surfboard and see if I can make it happen.
Yeah.
And have somebody catch me so they can see me in all my glory. Film me so I can show the world how went hard or not.
Yeah. How you
But
feel?
that's all I've been doing. Getting excited about that. Like I said, I don't have a lot of packing to do because my wife pretty much packed for me before she went up there for her birthday and everything.
Shit, man, I'm finna have to go ahead and drop off here and get me some sleep before the morning time.
I feel you and I appreciate you stopping through. I'm also getting ready to drop off of here because it's early enough to do that.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say to the people? It's just
Yeah,
us
man.
pretty much.
Appreciate everybody stopping through, listening. Those of y'all that's left. But yeah, man. Next week.
All
Same
right.
time, same place.
I'm going to reach out to you about this music. But other
All
than
right,
that,
bro.
peace and blessings to everybody. We out.